Twitch. How we fucking doing? We're back here on Dragonborn Industries, only on Twitch tonight because, in all fairness, I had issues throughout the week and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it simple, stupid. I'm going to kiss it.
Yep.
Little tiny kiss.
Treat it like a lady.
That's it, yeah. So we're just going to kiss our way onto Twitch. I hope that the mics are all working. Quickly say hi to everyone in chat. It's great to see you all back once more while I fumble around bringing up a playlist that I forgot to open as we move forwards towards episode 10, guys. We've done this for 10 weeks.
10
Double digits.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 10
2.5 months.
frickin' weeks, which is an achievement. And
Little small milestone.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm proud of it. And
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys, and I'm very, very happy to.
Thanks, Dad.
I've always wanted to hear that.
I never heard it too. You know.
We're doing a lot of healing tonight.
That's what it's about. We're going to put some music on in the background. Jazzy.
Some Dynatech therapy.
Yeah.
Going to make sure the levels are all right. About there. Oh, this is actually the Jazz Battle soundtrack. If you guys end up in a jazz club
Battle
fighting.
soundtrack.
It was just the first one that we had. But yeah.
Sounds like Mulan. It's down to business.
So I guess we're starting with the bounce. We are down a Tamsin, so I guess she is the target of the bounce. Go fuck yourself! No, all the best, Tamsin. I know that she is really quite poorly, so hopefully we'll have her back next week. Obviously, I will open up a sheet for Calyx, and if you think I'm doing something that Calyx wouldn't necessarily do, call me on it. And just be like, well, I think Calyx would do this. Cool,
Okay.
and we'll go with it that way. If not, Tamsin, if you are watching and you're in and out of consciousness, feel free to message us on the chat, and we will do as you command. You are 10 seconds behind us as we go out from there. So, I think, any more bants?
I think I'm done for that.
Bounce
Bounce
down.
is-
Ticking off the bants.
Yep.
The bants
Bounce
is
is done.
I guess, Steph, we are over
Yeah.
to you.
So,
Do you need the other camera?
we'll if we can get it up, we can
Okay.
get it up.
Really?
For the lols. So some of you might remember a few weeks ago, Entertainments from Dynatech kind of got in touch about playtesting a quiz show. Now the feedback from that was that maybe they wanted something to be a little bit more physical element of it as well. So they have sent some prototype materials down for us to see what we do with.
So come around this
Yeah,
side.
come on, in you come. I'll get
Where am I going? Where are you going?
If you sit where I was,
Right,
I'll come on the other side,
right.
please.
This is the appropriate attire.
Yeah, so you've got your Dynatech approved headwear. Essentially, the rules of the game are simple. You have to collect the same colour pollen as the colour of your bee
Oh, okay.
headband.
So you
So,
want yellow?
Jack, you're going to be going to red.
And you haven't
Alright, no cheating. Whenever you have picked up 2 pieces of pollen and successfully got them without using your hands into your beehives, you need to use the phrase buzz off,
Buzz off.
and you will get a question to get yourselves 2 extra points.
Okay.
So most points at the end
Okay.
wins, but 2 pieces of pollen, buzz off, answer a question for extra
Okay,
points. If
alright.
you can't answer that question,
Yeah.
it will go to your opponent.
Okay.
Okay.
When someone says buzz off, do we just stop?
You have to stop, absolutely, yeah. So
Okay.
bees up, and we'll go from there. So,
Where can we start? Like here?
Why does it look like flounder?
it does a bit, doesn't it? On my mark. Ready, set, bee!
Come here.
Oh, Ian has one.
That's blue. I want red. There we go.
Buzz off!
Okay.
Okay.
Name 3 of the things that you can get from warriorprince3d.com.
That'll be cosplay items, miniatures, and tabletop terrain.
Excellent, well done. That is 2 extra points
God
for
damn.
Ian.
For the sexual thrill!
3, 2, 1.
Shit.
I got 2 now, buzz off.
Ian, put that back.
Wait,
Ian,
I've got-
he said
I've got-
buzz off.
I think,
There you go.
oh right, there was like 2 in a row. I thought refreshing, my bad.
Which websites or socials can you use to find Warrior Prince 3D?
I believe Instagram / Warrior Prince 3D is probably the right one there.
Absolutely. Well done, Jack. That is
At Warrior
two
Prince
for
3D, just saying, and it's
At Warrior
Etsy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. See?
.etsy.com.
3, 2, 1, buzz.
That's mine, you prick. Buzz off!
Okay, bees up, bees up.
Does it matter? I've got a ball on me.
You can keep your ball in
Okay.
suspension. Ian,
Hello.
what is the discount code that you can use at warriorprince3d.etsy.com?
To the stars!
Excellent, that's 2 extra points for Ian. 3, 2, 1, buzz.
Buzz off. God damn it.
Jack,
Yes.
what is the percentage that you can get off using the discount code to the stars at warriorprince3d.com?
Ooh. Is it 15%?
I'm afraid not,
Do you pay
Jack.
attention?
Maybe I just want to give you points.
Ian, if you
Right.
can answer, this is 2 extra
I'm
points.
going to throw
for
this
you.
now.
Oh,
Ah!
You did.
back in the hive.
Back
In the hive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rude.
I'm not
We're
a sore
learning a lot
loser.
about each other with
I'm
this.
not a sore loser. I'm a bad
What
winner.
percentage can you get off using the code to the stars?
It's 10%,
It is
Steph.
10%,
It is
Ian.
See, I knew that. Absolutely.
Okay. Last chance. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get as many
Okay.
pollens as you can. 3, 2, 1, go.
What about colour?
9. Your colour.
Okay.
8. 7.
No.
6.
Come here.
Oh
Five.
no! No!
4.
No!
3, 2, 1. Bees up.
No. Sabotage.
You did that to yourself. You did that yourself.
Give a little count of your pollens. How many have you got?
Not
7.
enough.
7.
4.
Okay. So that means that Ian, you are our winner this week.
Round of applause.
Congratulations.
Well
The
done.
king has been crowned.
And well done, Jack. Thank you for
King.
participating.
Thank you.
I'm going to run back to my seat. Ah!
Queen Bee.
And guys, please go check out warriorprince3d.etsy.com. And all of that awesome stuff. Go check them out on Instagram. They are absolutely awesome. And we couldn't have done this show without Richard, who has printed all of our player minis and a few other things these guys don't know about. Maybe they'll turn up today. I don't know. I do know. I know exactly when they're going to turn up. But please go check them out and use that code. Next up, I want to talk about Roleplay Press again because I have an affiliate code that you can use to get another 10% off another product that is great behind your DM screens, or if you're a player. The fantasy and sci-fi toolkits are a great little tool that you can use to either create a character, world build, to put things together on the fly. And I have been using these for this campaign and for previous campaigns. If only just the names alone, it's one of those things that both Jack and I know this. How many Barrys, Bills, Steves, Daves? I don't know if Steve and Dave was planned in this campaign. How many times are we like, somebody's like, what's that?
All the time.
What's that
Yep.
person's name? And
Any-
you're like,
Barry, Larry, Gary.
Barian.
Yeah.
yeah? Well,
It's all there.
Roll me a d20.
It is
Panic.
11.
11. Immeld. There you go.
There you go.
The fucking name right
Got a
there.
name.
That's how quick and easy it is.
Isn't that
to use
amazing?
The roll and play press book. I mean, you don't need to be patronising, do you? But you do have
Ad mode.
Dragonborn 10. Use that on their website. Hell, email them. Be like, let them know we sent you, and you know, it just all helps. But they are amazing guys, and please go check them out. Use that code. And once more, Battle for the Realm with Midnight Tower is still running. There's only a few more days left, and it's your last chance to get hold of those limited edition boxes. And you can also get the full 800-page entire campaign if you back it now. So please go check out them. Hopefully the link's going to be coming up in chat. Click on those, go have a look. And that's pretty much it for all of our opening stuff today. I swallowed some spit.
Nice.
I breathed in some spit.
Yeah.
even,
Tasty.
and we're from there.
Nice.
Anything else from you guys?
Trooper.
I think I'm ready to go here.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to go too. So I guess there's nothing more to do but roll the credits.
Oh,
thought it was lagging.
There you go. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
At least you heard it.
2 minutes. They won't have heard it. The mic's aren't on that
Oh.
screen. I was doing the intro.
Yeah.
No, that was me. This bit for us should be like that. Welcome back. I pressed the wrong thing. We're on the wrong screen. It's going to be one of those nights. It's episode 10.
It's gonna be so good.
Now
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
more with embarrassment, Emily.
No, it can only be one
It's all
of
good.
us. Only one.
Try again.
Only one. Start that again because
Yep.
my laptop went weird as well. So,
Yep.
in desperation,
Yep.
the crew ran to the cave found deep inside this temple, and ushered in by Deris Day of Suli, the party managed to avoid the painfully accurate shot of Cassy Kato, who seemed to be the real reason the original Zephyr crew went missing. In the calm before the storm, the party managed to get some rest. Kato, not wanting to seem to get closer to the cave and keep the high ground that suits her fighting style best. The party rushed out of a cave, setting off smoke grenades and flares to distract Kato, and in doing so put the long push on moving to the cliff edge. Kato, with all the time that she needed, had set up traps to try and catch the party out, but after Calyx has once set off on them, the rest of the party realise and begin to try and use them against her. Getting up the wall eventually, Kaz and Calyx make it to the top, but not before Kato tries to close in on Calyx to stop their assault. And that is pretty much where we're picking up today. Calyx has managed to teleport away from the reach of Kato and her blade and her gun, and Cass has arrived next to them at the top of the cliff edge. We will jump across to the battle map, and we will get that pointing there.
Not looking at my phone.
Hey, at least
All
there's
those
nothing naughty on there.
That's true.
messages.
But that is where it's starting today. I need to open up my encounter sheet, because I didn't get that one ready, because it's all
While
going
Ian's
well.
doing that, look at our beautiful Tiny Tech Industries mugs that you can get from the merch store. Future
yeah.
perfect.
And then we'll go from there. I know that she is still at the top of the round, I do believe.
What a bitch.
She's quick.
Well, I bet.
I do feel like
Mm-hmm.
she shouldn't be.
How about no?
How about through pure willpower? She's not.
If you're a religious lady in this game, I would say you can make a check. But not right now, because she's going to be going first. We have the sheet open. She comes around the corner just as Calyx manages to use their teleport ability to get away. Ah, shit. She will turn back. Let's throw those ones out there in a second. She needs to come out a little bit.
You're at the top.
I'm at the top, yes.
Yes, you and
Yeah.
Calyx are both at the top of this cliff
Yeah.
edge. From there,
Going for Calyx.
just seeing who's closer, to be honest.
Definitely be me.
You see the knife and the gun, and she spins the knife around and looks like she's going to throw it. I'm going to make a trick attack against you.
Oh.
Trixie
What a
bitch.
sneaky little bitch.
Have my negative energy.
I mean,
Hello.
that is a
4.
32.
No, thank
For
you.
the trick attack.
Yeah, so that's going to be
So they.
KAC plus your level.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so 20 plus your level, sorry, so it'd be 21. So
Yeah.
she's definitely going to get that, so she's going to get her trick attack damage off.
Now she needs to see if she hits.
Now
right?
she needs to see if she hits.
No, she doesn't. I don't wish it.
So 15 again. Plus 10 for a 25. This is with a laser pistol azimuth.
Oh, that's not
Mine
too
doesn't
bad.
do that.
Hit things.
Why do I get me one of those?
You are going to take 1d6, 6 points of burn damage, and then I'm going to roll her trick, and another point on top of that. So 7 points of fire damage. She will then,
Fine.
since we're splitting movement, no, she can't do that. She's used part of her trick
Trick
attack.
attack, yeah.
Yeah, because she's moved up to her speed or where she wants to, but that's it. That's the end of her go. Next up on the list is going to be Calyx.
So,
Cass.
Yep.
So I think, let's see if she's got solar flare, 'cause that's one of her abilities. So let's go to
Not looking great, but that's fine.
You should be alright though, yeah?
Yeah. How many healing potions can you find in a dungeon? We haven't been looking.
You guys have picked some up along the way.
Really?
We have more than we started with.
We fucking used them.
Yeah, you picked up 2 in the chamber, you had 1 somewhere else. I have given you guys plenty of stuff going along. Been very generous, and it will not be carrying on forwards into the next story arc.
I have not seen any of these. That might be because I don't have a stabby thing.
Right, Calyx. So, I'm going to try,
Yeah.
I think, a solar flare, but she's quite far away. I think that is going to be, that's 60, 65 feet-ish. What's the range increment on solar flare? 60 feet, so it's going to be the -2, because it's past the 60-foot range increment, although she could
She
move.
could move.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just move 10 foot that way,
Yeah.
if she crawls over that rock.
Come on.
And then hides again.
That's a 13,
Plus
plus 2,
Plus some stuff.
14 against EAC.
15 gives you if it's 13 plus 2.
Correct. 15 hits. So
Get in, Calyx. Come on.
3 points of fire damage. She brings out the
We'll take it.
he brings out the cat's cradle again, and it's this, and it goes across and smashes into Kato. So
That's my boy!
I will make sure that she takes some damage, and after that, it's somebody else's go.
We definitely need a Harry Potter quote counter.
Yeah.
We really do. It's already past 5.
Thursday. He will take total defense.
Okay.
It's going to be his full action. He's not a combatant. Kaz, you are up.
Oh god.
You see, she comes round, looks like she's going to throw the knife, then the shot goes off. Something you're not unaccustomed to seeing Skell can do. Calyx sends out the solar flare. It's like, Kaz, and then hits her. You're up.
Sorry, would Calyx not try to move back undercover?
Yeah, I think she would. He would.
Yeah, that's fair. What is the
Help him play.
Nice. The distance between me and Kato?
Believe.
About 40-ish,
So
45,
technically that would be 30 to that mark there.
50.
40, 45.
Oh, that's just annoying, isn't it?
It's too far. Really? That's so
Well,
far.
That's 35. Oh, so that's 30.
So the only way you can move more is by not having an action. Is that right?
Yeah,
it's
I
not
could spend my
dash, is
standard
it?
action to move again,
40 to get to
but that
the
means I can't hit anything. But I could spend a resolve point to get another move action.
Yeah, you could. Risk versus reward, that's what it's all about.
I think Kaz is probably thinking that we need to end this like pretty ASAP.
Pretty ace.
So I think I'm gonna use my move action to move up to my speed.
That's your speed.
30.
Straight line.
Yeah. And then I will use a resolve point to then move right
Into
up to
melee?
her. Yep.
Yep.
Melee.
Like
No,
just
that's
behind
not
this
what I
rock
said.
here. You can't really see on screen.
Come on, minus it. There we go. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe I do have my sword out still.
You do.
So I will now proceed to attack.
Proceed to the attack, please.
Impale the bitch. We might need to start transpo rocking.
8.
Oh, really?
Oh. Can I spend my crits?
Yes, you can.
Technically, you can because I haven't.
Yep. You have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
The podcast that says Emily is handed back in the credit stick I've just given her so that Kaz can re-roll.
Come on.
There we go. Got some.
Come on, Juju.
That's a 19 plus 3, 22 KSC.
Definitely fucking whomps.
Womp womp.
I don't want the bitch.
Who hit somebody with a sword? Honestly, man.
So that's
a
a
sword to a knife fight.
1d8 plus 2. That's fucking Christ.
Minimum damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 3 slashing damage,
Okay.
but better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Exactly.
Correct.
Crit stick still went to good use.
It did, absolutely. And I think what's important here is you watch. Kaz is a very competent combatant. He's very, very capable with his sword. And he feints properly and he moves in and Kato sort of matches it, and you see that like the knife is like parrying the blows, and it's only because she slips on some loose rock that part of it goes through, and maybe like it catches her arm or like part of her cheek, you know, that like standard like sing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can I make a check? How she's fighting, does it feel familiar to me?
You can make a sense motive check, buddy.
14.
14. It doesn't.
Okay.
She's obviously skilled with a blade,
Yeah.
but you can see that there's like trepidation with that, and the blade itself isn't necessarily used like yours is used. You
Okay.
can tell it's more of a utility.
Yeah.
So this is in desperation, maybe, that it's out. However, her prowess with the sniper rifle, which again you don't see on her,
Yeah.
nor did you see on the ground, that was good. That was efficient. That was trained. That was her skill set. I would say you easily know that about her. Anything else from yourself?
No, I'm actioned out.
I missed your go, Skelkin.
I thought it was taking a while.
You were supposed to be straight after her, and I went straight down to Calyx. If you'd like to take your go now.
I would love to. So I wrote my go down because I knew I'd forget. What I want to do is climb up the rope that Calyx has got there.
Yeah, easily done. 30 would get you to the top there.
Although, when Kaz climbed up it, it wasn't tied off, and Calyx has moved since then. So
It would have still been around there. I'm happy with it.
okay.
Don't worry.
Now I think that I know that she doesn't have her rifle because she hasn't used it.
Fair assumption.
So I think I'd like to look like a scan.
Perception check as you climb up. It's one of the last places you saw her.
One dice.
I don't remember these numbers. Plus 24.
24. Okay. So what you see are the drag marks of bipod feet in certain places around the cliff edge where she's clearly set herself up, moved back, moved again. You can see the track. She's been doing it all night, trying to find a vantage point that works best for her. You can see where the bipod's gone down, you can see where she scuffled, and then you look here to your right, and you can see where she last was, the most recently moved sand and dirt. You would think that if she's not carrying it, she would have left it there, but there's not even bipod marks.
I'm not going to waste too much time on this. I thought if I could see it, I'd get it off the ledge, but I'm not going to waste time doing that.
40 feet.
40?
So her.
From you to her.
Oh, I
She's pretty
see.
much where Kaz was.
Yeah, and you spent a resolve point to get extra movement, right?
Yeah.
Can anybody do that, or is it just
No,
Kaz?
no, everyone can do that.
Yeah.
It's a resolve point thing. So you could move into range, like to be able to see her around the rock if you wanted.
Is there enough space, like the other side of her, for me to go round that side, or would I need to climb over the rock to get to
Potentially. I mean, realistically, we're looking at 30 feet, and then you need to spend a resolve point to go the other way. The only issue you're going to get is trying to tumble through a threatened square. As soon as you get to here, that would be threatened, that would be threatened, that would be threatened, and there. So it'd be like 2 or 3 squares where she could potentially have an attack of opportunity
Okay.
as you move around her. But you haven't seen her use a reaction this round. So you know she's probably still got that, but can you take her?
So could I climb over the rock? Would
You could.
that be difficult terrain? Is that the same thing?
I would say it is definitely still the same thing. You are quite right. But because you're an operative and because your acrobatics is quite high, I would say if you want to do that, you can attempt it. If you give me an acrobatics check, I will determine. The DC will probably be 15 because it's quite a big rock. If you pass that, no movement taken from you. If it fails, half movement.
Okay. So I will use my full movement, spend a resolve point to get extra movement. My goal is to get into flanking position.
Yes, Emily.
Nice.
Give me that athletics check. You're going to get there, just in case of whether or not.
Fuck, I had negative energy then as well. That was in that one.
That wasn't that one, wasn't it? 30.
I was worried that's what happened.
So you'd end up. And I think you're still in a position next to her, you're just not flanking. So you run, and as you go to jump upon the rock,
Loose dirt.
no, I think it's more a case that because of the angle it's at, it's just an unsure footing, and you managed to take it. You're
And
going
a
to go prone.
resolve point for that.
You did, but unfortunately there is still a check,
It's still got you in
and you
range.
still have an action.
Yeah, you still can.
I still have an action.
Yes. So you won't be able to take a trick attack, but you could still do a regular attack with either a blade or with a weapon of your
A
choice.
pew-pew.
And that's not too close for a gun.
No, the only trouble you would have with the gun is if there was somebody else, they would get an attack opportunity because you're making a ranged attack in melee.
Yeah. None of that in Starfinder.
What are we doing about the logistics of me clearly not climbing up with my gun out?
What weapon did you have out?
Well, I was, when I was below, my laser pistol.
And that's the weapon you've got out.
Yeah, you didn't say you put it down or anything. So.
No, but when you're climbing, you're not
Yeah, but
It's
I
still
had my
part of the
I had
game.
my sword out when I went up there, so
Yeah. I think if you don't have a base attack bonus of +1, do you?
I don't know what that is.
So
Go
on
down a
your
bit.
character sheet, part of your things is called a BAB.
yeah,
Yeah,
on those
0.
pluses-
0. Because if you have a +1 in that, as you're running, you can switch a weapon.
Oh no, I don't mind. I don't mind having the same one that I had out. I just thought logistics of me climbing, I'd probably end up with nothing. But if I can, so the same one was the laser pistol azimuth, which I'm pretty sure she's using.
Yeah, shoot it. You got this.
Positive energy.
Positive energy. My voice is going to go by the end of the night. You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's
Womp womp.
wow, wow.
Crispy, crispy,
Crispy.
make me happy.
What is it?
Sakes, a 9
Plus what?
plus 2.
So 11.
Against the AC.
Yes.
Hits.
It hits.
Yeah.
Her EAC is 11,
Is-
and now you know her KAC is 13.
Is E fire though?
Yeah. It's a laser pistol. It's energy.
Pew.
Roll that damn dice. God damn
Because
it.
until the end of this round, she's still flat-footed.
Oh, she got -2 to it. Ooh, nice little.
Wait, so
4.
this plus is only to hit, right? It's
Yes.
not plus
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
So
say
it's
it on
just
the damage.
4.
4 damage.
4 damage.
You did more than me.
Okay.
Done more than anyone, I think. Yeah.
She's starting to look pretty hurt. You're seeing like, so she's wearing this really, really skin-tight black armor that's got like these white trims to it. Apart from this like red dust and mud that she's created and caked herself in, it's starting to now crumble away in this kind of like dry climate. The weapon is clearly a pistol and a knife, and again, you don't see that sniper rifle. She
She's done with that.
has a top knot bun that has now loosely come apart in this, and she's starting to look burnt a little bit, like on the neck and around, and the armor's starting to begin showing signs of wear and tear. Anything else from you before we move over to TJ?
I think it's everything for you, isn't
And have you marked off your shot?
No. Calyx, look for the rifle.
Yeah, sure.
Kick it off the ledge
Cool.
after disarming it. I don't want no accidental shot.
TJ, you're up.
Okay. I'm assuming that I have no sight on her from where I am.
Oh, no, absolutely
No.
not.
Where's the rope hanging?
It's currently down.
It's a bit of an
Here.
angle, like,
It's
to where
fine.
Calyx is.
Yeah. So it's like up here, and then it's wrapped around this rock, essentially.
It's not where I wanted it to be.
No, did you want it to be at the left?
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Oh. It's gonna be tough to scale a wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your little leg.
For my little legs. Screw it. I want to climb the rope.
Yeah.
Let's get up.
So how far to the actual?
Go team.
How far
It's
to
not
the
very
wall?
far, is it?
What? 15. So you're only about 15 foot up.
I will spend a resolve point to do
Oh,
extra
we're going
movement.
all
the
out.
resolves.
Now's the time, guys.
Yeah.
So you're 15 foot up. You've got another 15 foot of movement if you want it.
Can I see her from where I am?
Just about, yeah, between Kaz and Skelkin.
I will use the remainder of my movement to get me out into...
Out here or out here?
Yeah, put me out in the open.
5, 10, 15, about there?
Yeah, perfect. I am then going to...
Killer.
Artillery cannon.
I can't use it again.
Have you dragged that gun up with you?
It's in my pocket.
Yeah, because you're not encumbered, so
True.
you
Yeah.
are fine to carry it.
And I've still got like I've got a pew in me.
A pew. Yes, you
A
have a
pew.
pew in
So
you.
your resolve point, you
Whatever that means.
yeah, as Jack has said,
Yeah.
you had your movement, you spent a resolve to get
Cool.
another movement, and then you still have your action and swift action.
Okay.
Lots of actions.
Yeah, that's the point, the risk versus reward of resolve points. Whereas in some combats, it's going to be like, do I spend those or do I think I'm going to die?
Well, that was me a few sessions ago. We knew.
Yeah, and it's it's just one of those things.
Let's go for it. I am going to try and use my laser pistol to do a pew.
Okay.
Nope. It's 4.
Oh no. Oh no.
I need to concentrate more on positive energy.
Just the shot go wide? Is it just that you're not used to this?
I think I've just from switching from that big cannon to the laser. I'm like, oh
Whoa!
wait, no, hang on. Need to recalibrate. Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Hephaestus. I love to be signed out when I'm in the middle of combat.
That's what we do now.
And I think that is gonna be all from me.
Okay.
Your band dice.
Top of the round. Kato is up. Shit. She's like, she sees you guys so close.
I shitted my pants.
Glad I wore the brown pants.
Sorry.
No, it's you laugh away because I've got to think about what she would do in this situation.
We're back to Bant's time.
All the bands.
Untick Bant's on the list because it's still going.
Does Bants mean say stupid shit?
Yeah.
Constant bands.
I don't even want one, but they're there, so it's happening.
Okay. She will take a guarded step,
Oh yeah. Okay.
moves 5 foot back without provoking an attack of opportunity.
What a little bitch.
From Eye Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is a standard action, so she doesn't get to shoot.
She doesn't get to shoot. She didn't use her reaction, so I wonder what she found.
Well, it's because you entered it at her threatened
Oh, she's
square.
no
but
longer
you didn't
flat-footed.
move in
Let's
the
take
threatened
that off.
squares. You just entered it.
She's going to remove that flat-footed condition since that's now gone.
Yeah.
What are you getting at? It's not gay, it's old.
Oh.
I mean, it's legit. Like, I mean, no longer flat-footed.
I like these, they're salty.
Salty. So salty. Is this to whether she's going to jump down?
Oh.
You're quite right.
Is that where she threw
Hey.
her fucking rifle?
Probably.
She has a +7 to that. That is a 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's going to take half damage from the
Yeah, it's
jump.
quite a big fall. I hope she
Oh
crumbles.
crap, we're all up there as well.
She runs and she basically like just jumps for that pillar. Doesn't even try and catch it, just slams into it and then falls down. But like she manages to like use her blade to like carve down it ever so slightly, like slowing her fall.
That's an artifact, bitch.
She is going to take.
Can I use a reaction there?
You could.
Yeah. Wielding my briefcase, can I try and demoralise? It says I can do it as a reaction.
Then yes, absolutely, because that was going to be my next question. Is
So it says you attempt an intimidate check with a -5 penalty to demoralise your foes as a reaction. Compare the result of this check to the DC of each creature. Oh, it says that took damage from this attack. What? I'm confused.
oh, so
Oh, does it need, I see. Does I need to hit with a briefcase to?
yeah, so it demoralises a combat.
Very confusing
combat
to have it
maneuver,
as a
essentially.
reaction.
Yeah, they're combat maneuvers. I'm not going to get into that. It's more
Yeah,
a soldier
nah,
thing.
forget that then.
How do you
Yeah.
find where your reactions are?
How would that even work as a reaction? That's very strange.
Yeah, we'll have to go into that in
Yeah,
detail.
yeah.
But it's essentially like you hit them and then other people
Oh,
get
that's it.
boons and stuff from your attempt to
it.
demoralise. It's like harassing fire and
Yeah.
stuff like that. She's going to take.
Combat.
Whoa, well, that was a 6. And another 6.
Ooh.
And a 1. So that is 12, 13, halved to 6, essentially. Points of bludgeoning damage.
She's taken more damage in one hit from her falling
Yeah.
Then,
than we've done in one attack.
And as a swift action.
she's like, I'm done with this now.
Who's up there? Oh,
Uh,
Skelkin can see.
Everyone
and
but Derestany.
Skelkin can see.
Prick.
I got a flail gun.
Skelkin, you watch as she's like, ah!
No.
Oh,
Thing.
God damn it, woman!
God's sake. She takes -3 points of healing. Because she's allergic to
Oh,
adrenaline.
That's the end of her go.
Okay, cool.
That means it's my go.
Yes, it is. In fact, Skelkin Shaw's go. We're up.
Get him.
D, look for those grenades. Be careful. The bottom of the cliff.
Yeah. Somebody didn't write down my initiative, so I've just been sat here.
Does D want to go?
No, it's fine. He's really not kidding. That's
He
still
did
people.
have
did have
one.
his total
He
defense,
did the
didn't he?
total defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was definitely after me.
Yeah, I deleted it out.
Oh,
I
right.
can't remember where it was. So he's just going to try and stay alive.
Okay.
So TJ's at the top. Can I abseil quicker than I can climb down?
Yeah, for sure. That would be an acrobatics check. But the rope's over here.
Yeah, resolve
Yeah.
point for moving.
But I mean,
I'm not going to throw myself off a cliff. I ain't got that kind of like blaseness to have. Or I'm at the top
Yeah.
and she's down the bottom.
Yeah.
Can I just shoot her?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Kind of the point of
Trick
guns, really.
attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so-
fucking will.
I'm going to throw you off the cliff.
Here's my trick attack. What?
I'm just going to put you there for now.
I'm going to feint shoot you and then
Working circus
body
Soleil.
slam.
35 feet away.
Body slam.
You should have 80
Give
foot in
him
your
a
ass
chair.
now.
I do.
So, trick attack.
19 plus.
Woo!
Plus 9.
Okay, it's 21. No, sorry, 22 is her
You definitely got
CL2, so yeah, you're fine. You've got that.
Now
So
roll
now
to
you need to
hit.
roll to hit. You want that fucking
Oh,
critty.
come on.
Get it.
Vibes,
Itty
good vibes,
pretty
good vibes.
titty.
It's good though.
Close enough.
That's good.
So it's plus plus 2 to it. It's 18.
18's hit. Hits.
Roll that damage.
She's just stabbed or something. We don't know how fucking much she's got. Someone mug her next time. 3
Plus another one.
plus
Trick attack.
plus this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is out of the tray.
Yeah.
it is, and it's shit.
We have said since episode 1, if it's out of the tray and it bounced
Yeah,
out,
put it back
you
in.
can re-roll in the tray.
Roll in the tray.
I feel like that's naughty.
No,
No,
we've done that.
we've been doing that the entire time.
Yeah.
That's so naughty.
7 damage.
Cheeky four.
So you, as she like lands, and you see she's like her like ankle like twists and looks like it's broken. She hits herself with a stim, and you watch it like come back into
Oh.
place.
You cheater.
And she like looks up just as you like. I mean, how do you like take the shot? Is it like
Probably like I'm facing the other way, so I'll probably like do a pretty slim like turn, one knee on the floor, prep myself, fucking staring her down.
and it just hits
Evil
into
eye.
like her the back of her armor as she's like looking up. Cool. Anything else from you? I think that's your entire go.
That uses all my movement, so I
Yeah.
can't move.
Yeah.
Even outstanding, yeah.
She looks bad.
Is it Calyx now, is it?
It
I
is
can't
Calyx.
even attempt cover or anything.
Not at this
No,
point, no.
okay.
Calyx. There's no rifle, Skelkin. There's no rifle. Double check that she can't see anything. 17 plus Calyx's stuff, which I think is high for Calyx, with a plus 8. She's like, I don't see a rifle anywhere. Sorry. I'm going to keep misgendering people.
We need little like tags. My
I don't
character's
think that
pronouns
would
are.
help.
God!
Can I respond and just
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
worry? Thank you.
So, what would they do? What spells have they got?
Fucking hide me.
Blamont.
Now you see me. No, you don't.
Gelatinous
Calyx can't
state.
see him.
She would have seen them move. They have a climb speed, so 30 feet will get them to there. I think moment's hesitation. That's 35. 30 actually.
Tam has said something in Discord.
Yeah, cool. Let's have a look. Tamsin.
Calyx would like to move up/down the wall to cast a moment's hesitation.
I was going to do moment's hesitation!
Or,
Oh my god!
or solar flare if they're out of reach. And
Nice one!
also, she will. Calyx will say to people that we don't want to kill her.
Okay. That's good, because I'd forgotten that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either, because I want to kill her.
Don't kill her! And you watch like the weave of this cat's cradle of silk come out, and they're going to cast moment's hesitation. So I need a will saving throw from Cassy Kato. Oh, it's low.
Oh.
Buddy, do you want to come here and have a look at that? Just to,
Oh,
Buddy.
that's what I
Buddy.
rolled. And
Can confirm. That is a roll.
You're welcome, Tam.
I did indeed.
You're welcome.
roll
the
the dice.
DC is 13. She rolled a 9.
Oh.
So moment's
Darling.
hesitation happens. You instill intense feelings of uncertainty in a creature, giving them a staggered condition for 1 round. Will
Yes.
negates. The first time the staggered creature takes damage before the next turn, they can attempt a second will save to immediately end the effect. After you stagger a creature with the spell, it becomes immune to the subsequent moment hesitation you cast for 1 minute. So after this, they will be immune to it. But staggered is good. Staggered is very, very good.
What
And
does
that's different
staggered
to flat-footed
mean?
how?
I will tell you in a second. So let me just get to the conditions.
Nerd, nerd.
So when she was flat-footed, she had -2 to both her ACs.
Yes.
That's gone back up. Staggered,
Is it just a worse version of flat-footed?
you can take a single move action
Yeah.
or standard action each
Ah.
round, but not both.
So it's a
Nor
slow-
can you take the
slow.
full action. You can still take swift actions, but not reactions. It's slow.
Slow.
Yes,
Okay.
Calyx.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
fucking good.
Good call.
I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna put a condition ring on her.
Yeah, we haven't cracked those out yet.
Darren's Day. There he is.
You're still hiding.
I've still got a flare.
Oh no. I just,
Hey, he's still hiding, just even more hiding now.
I'm hiding.
What are you doing?
I'm hiding.
Magical effect.
it's probably stood there going,
Doris Day. Doris Day.
lumpy lump blue.
Okay,
I love my orb.
Kaz, you are
Orby,
up.
orbo.
Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, sorry for the nose.
Tissue.
It's not even runny. It's just annoying.
Same thing if you want to run across that rock, but technically,
I don't need to. I can get around
Didn't
it and
need
then
to.
up to the cliff.
I'll just put Skelkin there. You got whoop or whoop.
Yeah, I'll go that side. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys just rain fucking hell down on her.
Can I? I want to shoot her,
Yes.
but can I?
I want to shoot her.
Can I still call it non-lethal?
What are you shooting her with?
My
A
non-lethal gun.
kinetic pistol.
I mean, yes, because you're calling the shot. So it can be like hitting her in the kneecap. It can be
Yeah.
injuring her some way. What I will say
Mm.
is that if you take her to 0 damage with this hit,
Yeah.
I will roll on the wound table,
Uh huh. Okay.
That's fair.
and we'll see what happens.
Hideous scar.
It could be death. It could be like you blow her hand off.
I don't mind if she
That's
dies.
fine with that.
Exactly.
Sorry,
it could be one of
Caleb.
many things. So,
Yeah, let's just hope I don't somehow lobotomise her in a shot.
I would be thankful.
Because then there's no point, is there? We'll try it. We'll give it a go. I shall, attempt to shoot.
do it.
Shoot. For the Zenith.
What's the roll?
I'm going to crit stick it.
Yeah.
It was a natural 1.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Use a freaking tray, please.
That's a crit stick in from Jack, old Kazzy boy.
Much
There you
better.
go.
20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Cool.
KAC of 15. Roll some damage. Is that 1 point of damage?
Yeah. It's 1 fucking damage.
Okay. It clips.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It clips. She's looking bad, but it clips against her. It'd be like part of her neck now. It's like it's starting to like show that she's getting quite damaged. But she's like looking panicked. TJ Squeakson, you're up. Unless there's anything else from Cass, sorry.
No, I think I've moved, haven't I?
Yeah.
A bit already, so yeah.
So am I 15 feet from the edge of the cliff?
Yes.
If I were to literally just slide down that rope. How much movement is that taking?
All I
from
want
me?
is an acrobatics check.
That's fine. So, I mean, I might be being real hinky with this, so I just want to check, would you allow me to make a charge action if I were to...
So the charge action, I think, says you have to move up to 2 times speed in a straight line.
It says you can move diagonally. It says all movement must be directly towards the designated opponent, though diagonal movement is allowed. Must have a clear path towards the opponent.
How far does it have to travel?
It says it allows you to move double your speed and then make a melee attack at the end of the movement.
Give me that acrobatics check and let's decide
Okay,
from there. If you
sure.
pass this, it'll be DC 15 if you're attempting a combat maneuver here.
I'm not great at acrobatics.
So is that something special?
Nope. Something everybody can do.
Oh, it's a natural one.
What is wrong with us today?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want jail?
It's okay. I'll put them over here.
It's caught.
So we could have done charge the whole time instead of using resolve point.
Yes, but you take penalties to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's worth doing. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As you go to grab the rope, miss, and fall prone at the bottom of the thing.
Oh,
Bud
no,
goes flying.
Bud, bye.
I'm going to leave him over here.
I've done more damage to myself.
Now, in that instance, there's no way in that one is not you falling.
Pain.
Anything else?
I just feel
You
like
can
that
see it from
massive
there
gun
as you like on the ground. but
Ow. Ow.
There's no way that's not a fucking fall off.
Yeah, no, that is fair play. I am going to then...
Calix will be like, TJ!
Father help!
We just all saw a fucking
How, right, because I'm still confused by grenades. How far can we just lob them? at
It's
range?
increments of 20 feet.
Okay.
So basically it's AC 5, and then you make an attack roll against it, and you take a -2 for every 20 feet over that you go. So, I mean, she's like 15 feet away, I think.
I want to lob a concussion grenade at her.
Yeah. So, yeah, from it's one attack from the
Resources.
floor. You know what? I'm going to look at that later. Make the attack roll. I think it's plus your strength, though.
It's a 15 minus 1 for a 14.
It's going to hit, so it's on the right square. So, tell me what I need to do.
So, I am looking. So, it is. Oh god, why can't they just make it simple to read? So, causes a small shockwave that blasts creatures off their feet. Creatures that fail a save against a concussion grenade are knocked prone. A flying creature caught in the blast is affected by the trick combat maneuver if it fails, descending 10 feet.
The save's going to be quite low if it's a Mark 1.
I'm trying to find out where it is. It's hard to find.
Let's have a quick look on Archives of Nephis. Concussion.
Oh, there we go. 11
11.
dexterity.
So that'll be a reflex saving throw, and I mean, as an operative, that was a 15 on the dice plus 2, so that's 17. Did you take half damage or anything?
Again, it's really hard to.
Did it say reflex negates? If you read the whole thing out to us.
Powerful blast from a concussion grenade causes a small shockwave that blasts creatures off their feet. Creatures that fail the save against a concussion grenade are knocked prone. A flying creature caught in the blast is affected as if by the trip combat maneuver. If it fails its save, descending 10 feet, becoming prone. If it causes to reach the ground. More advanced versions exploit, so forcibly they also inflict sonic damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about what if they make it.
Roll damage. The effect is then falling prone. Does it have any damage on there? No.
It was
okay,
just
so
to
it's
knock them
just an
down.
effect.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like this, it's almost like a small ball with like a little, it'd be like a circle engraved onto it. You roll it out, and kind of like a sonic charge going off like zoom. But she sees it coming and manages to like put her hands over her ears, and unfortunately, nothing happens. I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Anything else?
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to make it half an hour.
That's fine.
That's fine, go.
You take. Kaz is dead anyway. So, where is she going to go? She's stunned. She only gets one action. I know what she wants. runs around here before that condition disappears. She's like, where are you, Thursday? Where is it? It's the end of her go, thanks to that amazing fucking spell. And next up,
Emily's just gone to the toilet, and it's her go.
we'll come back to Skulk and then Calyx is up. They can't see anything. How badly is Kaz looking? How bad is Kaz looking?
Pretty beat up.
Pretty beat up, yeah?
Yeah. He's not looking his best.
Okay, so is there any more items inventory?
I think Calyx gave me his last serum. So I have one on me.
Yeah, there is one in their inventory, but I'm hoping that that is. You know, there's one in there. I'll tell her to mark it off afterwards because I should have marked it off during the thing. Calyx will come up and stim you for 1 point, 1 hit point.
Thanks, Calyx.
Oh, no worries, feel better.
Sort me right out.
Just sort of like misses a little bit, just scrapes.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Oh, sir, oh, I feel so much better. Oh, gee, Rick. So, next up is going to be, it would be Dara's day. He's like, what do I do? Takes total defense action.
Nice.
I don't want to steal the kill from Emily, but it's Kaz's go.
Okay.
Remember, we want her alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so she's holding, Skulk is holding her action. Or delaying their turn.
It would be a standard action to tie a rope.
Yep, interacting with an item. Double shot it. Pew pew! -4 for each one, but you could poke her full of holes.
So I don't even have rope. I don't know why I'm even saying that. I don't have rope, so I wouldn't worry about it. Unless it's in a tracker's kit. Which I don't think it is.
I genuinely couldn't tell you.
Nope, I can't remember either, so we'll say I don't. Fucking Christ.
That's good. You can think about it. Skelker,
Yeah, Skeleton
I
can
just
have a go.
ran up because I heard you skipped.
we did. We were delaying your turn, but
Someone was popping a squat behind the rock.
nice. Do you want to take your turn now while Kaz is thinking?
I haven't done
Is
it.
that
I haven't
okay?
done anything. So
Yeah, it's
go,
meant
go.
to be you first anyway.
Panic, because all I was thinking about was pain. So, am I still in the prime position to... No, she's moved.
No, she's moved with her one action that she got.
Oh, I wish I could fly.
You can jump across to here.
Yeah, if I don't roll a 1 or below 15, which is, 75% of the numbers that I can roll. So,
Oh, some quick percentages.
I was impressed with myself. I think,
Jack, give her a cookie.
They've been there the entire time.
What did Thursday do? He didn't...
He was like, what should I do? Because he
I-
sees her coming round and it's like, oh, and runs off.
So he didn't look for the grenades, he didn't hear me, he didn't...
Actually, yeah, I completely forgot about that. Nat 20. Yeah, there's 2 more. One at this side here, one here.
Yeah, so I was hoping that he would collect them after he saw them instead of just saying, yeah, I got some.
Because I didn't get that, he didn't get that, so he's just like, yeah, they're definitely there.
Well,
What is this intelligence?
good job, buddy.
He's got to be clever.
He's
I
gotta be
wouldn't be
clever,
mates
yeah.
with him if he was not.
Dumps that intelligence, get the fuck out, mate. Maybe this is why you realise I like it slightly estranged.
Yeah, I need useful friends. Yeah, use them.
Oh, I thought we were trying to capture her. And then we'll stop making his way over there in this next turn.
What
What
would you like to do?
What I would like to do is...
Of course, intelligence is pretty high.
He's scared though. He's under pressure.
And then the crash.
Pressure.
You got this.
I don't know what decisions to make. Just
There's
obviously
only one
like
thing we gotta do.
she's not going to come round this way because of you two.
Well,
So do we cover both sides of that pillar?
I think we should. Because at the end of the day, she wants Dara's Day. And she knows where Dara's Day is. I think.
Oh shit. Okay. Did you allow TJ that charge from going down?
No, because they nat one it and fell to the ground.
Yeah.
You can give it a go.
I'll fucking give it a go.
Okay.
Charge to
There
the
is,
rope.
however, no
There is
rope
no
over this
rope.
bit.
No, I'm like obviously it's probably not in a technical straight line.
30
But
would get you
you've
to the
got to
rope.
push it where you push it.
If you make the athletics, that would be no movement down, and you would be just at 30 to get to her. So yes, you could, but you need to make that acrobatics check to grab the rope and abseil down. This is Skulkin's whole thing. DC's 15.
Plus,
I ain't working. That's not the way.
Acrobatics.
You do it. Money for nothing. Give free.
6 on the dice. I can see it from here.
+7.
No! So you're not going to take any damage, but you are going to get to the bottom of the rope. But
Just not
unfortunately,
gracefully.
enough to be able to do the charge.
So I don't have an
pile of bodies
action.
at the bottom of
You
that.
still have an action, but you're not going to be able to use it to like do a combat maneuver like that.
Oh, that's fine because I can see the bit.
Yep, absolutely fine.
Shoot her.
Shoot, shoot! Unfortunately, no trick attack either on this one.
That's fine. That's not fine. We don't hit.
What was the total?
8.
8.
Again, that was 2 6 in a row. Do you know what? I've got enough dice to not have to put up with this shit. Like, I have so many.
That's a t-shirt right there.
Yeah.
I've got enough dice to not put up with this shit. I like that.
That is
I like
a good
that a
one,
lot.
yeah.
Skelkin, anything else from yourself?
What can I
Middle
do
finger?
apart from be embarrassed? Like, probably fucking middle finger myself at that point.
TJ's just sort of like,
God, like,
You did
I'd
better
be
than
like
me.
crumpled in that heat going, you suck, man.
Calyx will... runs back to over there.
Blamange.
Whoa, past the 30-foot mark.
Shitty.
That's a
I
40-footer, I
don't
think.
want to kill her.
That is a 40-foot. Well, it's Calyx that doesn't want to kill her. So, with their stuff, spells, let's look. They're immune to their moment's hesitation. Immune to that. Okay. They bring out the cat's cradle, and one of the small rocks that's maybe loosened off the ones before, it creates like a net, and it just like levitates into it and pulls back to create a catapult, and they're going to do telekinetic projectile.
Ooh.
What's these?
Yeah, cocked. Let's do it out here anyway.
I don't want to see
It's a
that.
2.
That's a 2.
Oh, I do want to see it. It's fine. That's fine.
As it just... Kato almost like, with the knife, knocks it out of the air. That's all they've got.
We suck it right now.
That
Oh,
would've been
I
a
had in my
Suck
head
him.
that 2 was Kato.
Okay.
Is it me now?
It is... Darius Day. Darius Day runs up over here.
Why did you skip Calyx as well?
He's going to see if he
I
can
haven't
disarm
gone yet.
that
Oh.
trap.
Like, why was it going to be your
Yep. He can grab the grenade. He's like, oh!
Oh
Yeah,
no!
but Calyx hasn't gone.
Oh,
So,
no.
you want me to just throw it at her?
Oh no! He's so
Oh,
visible.
Oh my goodness.
He is so visible, but I'm going to give him an engineering check to see if he knows what kind of grenade this is. That's a 13. It's a frag grenade.
Use it.
Okay.
Throw it.
Presses like the detonator button on it and just yeet. However,
Come on, D.
5.
We don't have to baby
Right
you.
away.
Looks like a double digit.
That's an 18 on the dice.
Yeah.
She gets a reflex
Tasty.
save.
How many serums have you got left?
She
bitch?
passes that. But 12 damage.
Bitch.
2 points of piercing damage as this grenade goes off by her feet.
2!
but she manages to like turn back on herself just enough that it doesn't get her in the face. She looks bad, guys.
Bet
She's
she
starting to
looks-
look really torn up.
Like a porcupine.
I'll try and get the other one. And then starts looking like he's turning towards the other one. Kaz, you're up.
How far until I can get where Calyx is?
I think it's about 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I? Will I be able to?
Ooh.
In all the serums that you have, do you...
No, you can't see her from there.
Because Calyx is smaller, can I shoot over Calyx?
I mean, realistically, because that's where you were, you technically would be occupying the same space, and you can't occupy the same space in tabletop. You could come just behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to have a lot of cover.
Darn it.
I can just make out her head in the gap of that pillar.
Okay. I tell you what.
She's going to full cover.
Full cover.
I don't think she's going to come out of it.
Laser rifle, yeah?
Well.
Straight through the face. Kill her. Get no information.
Do you know what we should get when we get out of here? Some, you know, we'll never need it again because we needed it in this situation, but some, like, paralysing serum?
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's a thing. I'm going to let you know now. That is definitely a thing in Starfinder.
I just always go for the kill. I didn't think I'd need it, but...
We're going to do Kaz. Kazaruni. Kazi Umbra.
Kaz knows that she probably won't let herself be in the open, knowing that she's a skilled combatant.
This car's gonna kill her.
Would I have been able to make it down the rope?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Don't you have to attempt it first? It's not like, oh, would I know if I can do this?
He's only moved, same as the rest of you. I will give him the acrobatics to be able to basically hold the rope and jump down.
But if you fail it, can you say, I'm not doing that then?
At that point, I would have made him drop down.
That is a 21.
Nice.
You landed at the bottom, next to the guys,
Cool.
in a big pile.
In a heap where we failed getting down the road.
Better line of sight.
Okay.
Less cover, still behind cover, but partial cover.
I will now try and use my rifle and try and make it non-lethal.
So, again, so she's
Now
going
that
to
you're
get.
trying to make it non
They're going to get a +2 to their AC for this.
Okay.
If you roll a 20, I will just let you dictate what happens here.
Right. But if I don't, which is quite likely.
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
I know how much hit points she has left, and I'm going to tell you now it's not much.
Okay.
How much damage does that plasma rifle do?
D10.
Shall we say don't roll a crit? Oh no, because I think a crit is you getting like a really good shot off and actually putting her down
You
however you
get
want.
what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Because I think there has to be something here with like...
Okay.
You know, if you go into it saying, right, I don't want to roll high,
If
you is going to roll
if
a
you
crit.
don't think that I can do non-lethal with a laser rifle, then I should.
A plasma rifle's pretty hardcore.
How about if I can use my pistol like I did before?
Yeah,
would
you
you
can
would you
clip
say
her
I
inside.
could try non-lethal with that?
Yeah, I'd say you
But
clip her
if
inside the head with
Kaz
it.
was going to do what Kaz was going to do,
No, right. This is more mechanic-wise because I want Kaz wants to do non-lethal.
it sounds a
If
bit...
he and Kaz would know this laser rifle is probably not going to allow him to be
Yeah.
alive.
And Kaz is a very skilled
But
combatant.
it's still like... It's nigh on full cover, right?
Oh, it's +2. Apparently. That's 13.
17 with that partial cover.
Yeah, why you...
Hey, let's give it a go.
Yeah, it's all worth a shot.
I am Dunzo.
TJ.
It's full move to stand up, isn't it, from prone? I'll do that.
Yep. God, I don't even know where TJ is anymore.
Yeah.
I'm at the
That's
bottom
me,
of the pile.
that's me.
Would I, because I landed
That's it,
where
that one.
they are, would I be just about able to see her from there?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Because I'm
Cool.
smashing minis around here.
If I use a resolve point to use my movement, would I be able to charge as part of that?
How
Or
many
is that
resolve points you got
kinky?
Yeah?
Yeah. In that case, I will use my resolve point to give myself more movement, and I'm going to try and make a charge, because I can see that Derrisday has put himself on the open,
Yeah.
like a twat. And so I want to make a charge for her, ending with my briefcase.
That's me. That's it.
So hard to see with all this terrain on here. We're going online! We're doing it on computers. Tell me that's an L1.
No, it's not, but it's real bad. So it's then a 5 minus 2.
Yeah.
I am not doing well today. And I've got a minus 2 to my AC.
Yeah.
For the next round. Let me read a thing quickly. Does she have, so if I wanted to use Demoralize, she would have had to have taken damage from me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So your -2 on your AC stood right next to her, swinging at her with a briefcase.
I think I am going to...
What about emotional damage?
Emotional damage! That's what I'm going to try and do. It might be a swing and a miss, but TJ's going to try it. His little buck teeth and darkened eyes. Like, I remember cutting out your friend's arm and finding that door code inside him. Clever bit of tech, madam. Clever bit of tech. And I'm going to try and veiled threat intimidate her.
Okay.
Do I need to roll intimidate on that?
Yep.
Which one of you's not going to let me down?
Let you down. Yeah.
But I've got a plus 10 to it for 12. Fuck my life.
It's not going good.
I'm having a bad day.
What is this face for?
I don't understand.
Oh, it's because
I don't like it.
Kato's right after TJ.
I'm gonna die, guys. Bye, guys. It's being real.
How are you looking at the minute?
I have 1 health.
Oh, okay.
I'm being a brave little hamster now, guys.
Shit.
What the fuck even are you? And then
Wow.
looks like she's going to like walk past you, but takes a knee and just tries to plunge the knife
Yeah.
into you.
Yeah.
Please miss. That'll be hilarious.
It's a 6 on the dice,
It's not like plus 12.
plus 7,
13.
And I've got
13
minus-
KAC,
My case is 13.
Yeah.
6 points. Slashing damage, technically, as
Oh,
she
wow.
just.
I am full out.
What I should have done actually, just because,
Yeah.
not that it matters, I just want to see if the trick would have gone off. No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
So there wouldn't have been any trick. You're down, yeah? Okay. Okay, it's like, no, ah! Oh, she's smart. And she's a killer.
Bye, guys.
I don't think she's going to do coup de grace.
I'm just a little guy.
No, because she didn't say she
How
was
do
going
you
to double
do
tap
that
us.
with a reaction?
You don't, but I didn't say she was going to use both her actions to attack. So I'm not going to do that because I didn't declare it at the start. But you guys can see as she takes a knee onto TJ's chest, takes his hair and pulls it back to expose the neck, and it looks like she's about to plunge the knife in for a double tap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's all gone off based on a reaction. Now it's her turn.
No, that was her turn.
That's her turn.
Right.
And she could. No, she can't. She can't trade a movement in for another action. So
Who's
she can't do
next?
that. She can't hold anything else.
I don't know
Okay.
what you're like expecting, because like there was me expecting, you know, if you get up close and you use a knife, that it's easier. But you're still rolling the same fucking dice.
Different modifiers both for range and melee.
I mean, I haven't really noticed that it's any different.
We gotta remember we're still level 1. You guys are. And NPCs have a different array. So NPCs have like mad skills, but they only get a few of them.
Oh. Okay.
Skill can Shaw. You watch as she's getting ready to like plunge the knife into TJ's neck.
Fucking charge!
Absolutely.
Charge! But can you switch out the weapon whilst you're doing that or not?
Does it say it in there?
I think you can on your charge, I believe.
What is the benefit of doing this? I only want to do this because we failed so many times.
I failed so many times.
No, I also tried and failed. I'm pretty sure I landed on you.
Bad day.
Take it
Yeah, you
one
can draw a
down.
weapon during a charge attack if your base attack bonus is at least +1.
Ah, so it's not.
It's not
What have you got out?
my laser pistol, so I'd have no need to charge if I couldn't change my weapon.
No.
I just thought. the
Rewinding that.
benefits-
Whip, 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 whip.
So I can't change my weapon. That's an action to change my
It's a
weapon.
movement action. I mean, you can switch it out and then throw your knife.
Yeah, but it's not the same benefits, is it? I wouldn't still get +3 and then +3.
No, it's based off strength, throwing a knife.
So do you get rid of all of the bonuses to throw it?
So if you were to throw a knife, you would add your strength. If it hits, you would actually add your strength to the thrown attack.
That's still better than my fucking pistol.
Armor's designed to take different amounts of hits in this one, in this game.
Wait, what's strength? Why is that not on the normal thing?
Depends what your strength is.
Help.
What are you doing?
Strength.
Let's go quick. Down a bit, down a bit. There you go. +3.
That's the same. So you plus it to the attack and then plus it to the damage.
Yes, because it's a physical attack you're making. You can't physically or
That's
dexterously.
exactly the same for me. Okay.
You're gonna try and yeet the knife. Imagine that as a kill move.
Yeah,
It's like,
If it fucking goes badly, I'll just fucking kill TJ. But
you won't
the
be hitting
same-
your friends.
No.
We're not doing that in this one.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
this campaign.
I'm gonna throw the knife. Can I trick attack that?
Yeah, you absolutely can. As you you have the gun out, but you're like, shh. Is the trick attack good?
It's acceptable. I'm plussing sleight of hand, so. Give me a minute. Don't tell me. 'Cause
I'm just looking.
I want my brain.
I'm just looking.
I want my brain
Yeah.
to work. 23.
Hits
Yeah.
with the trick. So see if you can hit with the knife.
Why are you doing this to me?
Plus?
Not enough.
What's the plus?
3. I've got 12.
12 against KAC. In that last second, she just kind of tilts her head, and it just hairs on the back of her neck. So where this bun is up, and some of it's frazzled down, just cuts off. She looks at you, smiling, this wide grin.
Bitch, don't know I have another knife. For
Calyx
fuck's sake.
is up.
Really?
Calyx.
Oh, D, hide.
Yeah.
Useless fuck.
Calyx will spend
why?
a resolve to gain an extra movement. So that you go 30 foot down climbing, and then 30 foot to them.
Does Calyx do melee?
No, 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 no! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! And cast Stabilize. That's a standard action.
While she's still got a knee on her,
Yeah. So she's going into the thing, but Calyx manages to crawl up. She's going to spend that resolve point because she's got them to spend, or he's got them to spend. And they've got quite a few resolve points actually. Let's get spending those. But they would stabilize because they have that as a spell, which means that in your next round you can get back in the fight, provided you spend that resolve.
Yeah.
However, we have to get to that point first. Kate can't move any further, but would I think get you up or try to get you up. Haha.
can you get up from someone yanking you up? That's not.
I believe you can.
That is not what I meant.
Depends on your likes and dislikes.
Well, it's getting intense.
I'm trying to ask a legitimate
My
fucking
palms are so
question.
clever.
So stabilize is a spell that's basically stopping them from dying. It closes the wounds, but they don't come back to
But
consciousness.
when you said would Calyx try and get them up, can you actually force someone upright so they don't have to spend their point? Or...
if you've got things like healing potion, healing stims, or healing serums, even, and med kits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Med kits allow you to make rolls.
Emily means physically.
No,
There you go.
no. It takes time to do medicine like that. So you need an hour, 8 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours, and certain things depend on different things. So no, you would have to have the resources.
So what did you mean by up?
Just in case of like stopping her from dying.
Ooh.
Dara's day.
When we say someone's down, they're unconscious.
Yes, I know what down means, but
And then
up,
being up
has
is
more
conscious,
of a
but-
range of meaning.
Dara's day.
Please stop needing day.
Orbit.
I've got one shot.
Use the
Um,
criminal.
And he.
What does it do? It must do something good.
It's the emotional control.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
you said it didn't do
Are you
anything
sure?
to Cassie.
You're
I'm
down.
dead. I'm not there.
You guys said to keep it back, and nobody's
Yeah.
pulled it. So you watch as he pulls out another pistol.
So fucking hide.
You've seen this before. This is called a mercy pistol.
I love you.
It's 20 foot. How far away is it?
Gotta be true. Got me on my knees, baby.
I can't see where he actually is. Whoop. Out there?
Yeah.
So 60 foot. 20 foot range. So 20 minus 4 to the attack. That's 14 on the dice. He has a +4.
He's gonna shoot.
Minus 4.
So 14.
Her EAC
He's 11, right?
went
Well,
back up because
13.
of that button.
13.
It's 13. No, actually it is 11. Sorry, my bad. Because of the.
Oh,
no, that's
you're
Calyx.
right.
What am I doing? I'm on the wrong sheet. 13. It is 13. So it's going to hit.
Yes.
In the face.
Who wants to roll a d6?
I am rolling shit tonight.
I'll do it. I'm doing it.
Really?
Someone's gotta do
why
it.
do you have confidence out of all of us
Because-
have rolled?
Because really, Jack's rolled the best out of all of us.
TJ doesn't want to. You don't want to.
I see a point.
3.
Okay, 50.
You watch this. You guys are used to like the azimuth laser pistols having this like really bright beam of colour, and you watch as this one looks slightly weaker. It's more transparent, more translucent, and it kind of hits into her midriff. Shit, and falls prone. We are going to remain in
Alright,
initiative for
okay.
the time being,
Yep.
but she falls prone.
Yep.
Kaz, you're up.
Okay. First of all, is it 30 foot between me and Kato?
Pretty much, yeah, but they're all obviously clustered up around there. So you can probably get there if people try and budge out of the way. But the knife that was in about to go into TJ, like she just like slumps and falls over and just like goes loose in her hand. She like probably would like barrel roll over on her shoulder and is like crumpled up next to TJ.
Okay. Is the rope that's hanging up from the cliff, is it pooling down where I am?
Yeah, because it's like
There was
100
fucking loads of it.
So much.
I'm
rope.
probably tangled in it.
No, I
I
just do
didn't-
like aerial
I actually
acrobatics.
didn't roll that low to do that bad, but
To pick the rope up, would it be like an action?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
tie that bitch up.
Yeah, I want to grab the end of the rope. I'm going to run over to Kato.
Yeah.
And meanwhile I'm doing that, I'm just going to tell her, get away from Kato. I don't know why it's an American accent now.
'cause I've been doing
I've
it.
changed nationality. And I will proceed to tie her up.
Okay, you can begin to tie her up.
Because I still have my standard action, so I can
Okay, cool.
manipulate.
Not a problem. I think you are very adept at tying people up.
Kinky. Yeah.
There's a word for it.
I'm going to try and hog tie.
Wow, kinky.
Very kinky.
Yeah, okay. You can. So, ankles to
Yeah.
wrists and stuff like that. Okay, first thing you're going to notice is she's obviously caked in this sand, but also on her right hand she's wearing a glove, on her left hand she's not. You can then tie her up. She's got a data pad on her arm that's switched off. Then there is obviously her armour is this black, but we'll get into the rest of that later because TJ, it's your go. Obviously, you're down and stable. If you would like to regain a hit point,
Yeah.
I think you can spend that resolve.
Yeah.
Because I believe it says that on the resolve point thing.
Yeah. I'm going to spend that resolve point and get my health back. Ugh. Pain.
Calyx would be like, TJ, oh, thank God.
I'm alright, my boy. I'm okay. It's coughing up blood. Oh, my pouches are full of it. Good God.
Yeah, but Calyx is the one that doesn't want to die.
That's the start of your go. I mean,
I think taking a quick, assess of the situation, seeing that she is tied up and everything, I want to pat her down for any weapons.
perception check, please.
Okay. Don't fuck
Are you
me.
We are going to come out of initiative.
Okay.
Are you allowed to talk when it's not your go?
What
Yes,
is happening?
We're now in
What
a
is
loose
this?
initiative, and we're now going to come out of initiative because she's tied up.
Oh my
I
god.
have a strong
That's like the
concern that she's got an
fifth
injector
two
glove
I've
on.
rolled
Okay.
So I wouldn't voice that to anyone that's actually fucking
Absolutely.
standing
At this
near
point now, you are back
Yeah.
in RP territory.
Just going to reset all of these.
Yeah, there you go. Give me that. Give me that.
I got a 7.
Okay.
TJ, take the glove, just in case.
Just making them all better. Go away. Go away. Go away.
For podcast listeners, Steph is resetting her dice by rolling them and then getting rid of the ones that are low.
Yeah.
Okay. So you call out to TJ.
I will listen to that, yeah.
Take the glove.
Well, I won't, it's not an order, but
A suggestion.
Yeah. It seems odd.
Inject a glove? Question mark?
Well,
Because
I-
she injected
I trust ya.
herself
I
with
trust ya.
something.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand over to you guys, and she's unconscious at this point, tied up, and we'll search her, and then once 8 o'clock hits, we'll take a break.
All right.
So what do we find from this?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, give me either an engineering, an arcana, a mysticism, or a arcana or mysticism or engineering.
That's better. 15 engineering.
15 engineering.
Is this anything to do with cybernetic augmentations?
No. 18.
Engineering.
I think it's 14. Calyx wants to do mysticism.
Cool. Somebody want to roll a d20 for Calyx? Please.
21 engineering.
Fucking hell.
Did you do that?
That's for me. Should I do Calyx or should you? Or
They've got a +7 to
I
this.
feel like I'm just going to say sorry after I do it. But
do you want me to, do you want me to do
fine.
that?
I can't keep saying
Do you want me to
no.
roll your dice and your tray?
You
We
can use the
want
big
Calyx
campaign
to do
dice if you
well.
want. Is that that one? 2. Hey, that's
What is
alright.
it with twos today?
Sorry,
It's a nine.
sorry, Tam.
Twos.
It is 2 days.
It's 2 day.
I'm very
2
sorry,
days.
Calyx.
Gonna be the day.
Okay,
I
so
won't do it again.
what we find. They are wearing freebooter armor 1.
And what? Sorry?
Freebooter
Freebooter.
armor 1.
Yes.
They have a full decking of long arm / sniper rounds on them because they are used for the same things. They have 3 standard batteries on them.
3. Yeah.
Laser pistol azimuth with 18 charges left, or 18 shots left. A survival knife.
Yep.
A glove of storing.
Glove of storing. Yeah.
That high engineering checks
Oh boy.
is what gives you that.
I think I missed the first thing.
It was a freebooter armor.
That's like,
That has just made me realise that I need to go and get my knife.
You can go retrieve your knife, casually put on the glove, and
Yeah.
instantly you know there is something in there.
Okay.
You, as a standard action, I believe it is.
I'm taking it out. Sniper.
Sniper rifle.
I think
What
I'm
a
gonna keep.
sneaky
Actually,
little
would you
cow.
roll this?
No, I can't use
The sniper rifle
You can use long ones.
is a Sobhad, so SHOBHAD. Sobhad.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll work it out.
Yeah. Horizon Striker Tactical.
Fuck me.
Why
What are
didn't
those?
it get it out? She had ammo.
Because it takes part of her actions to do
Reload.
so, but also it's unwieldy, so she has to stop,
That's a fucking.
aim
big
with it as a
sniper.
movement action to then shoot past the distance.
Aim with it, rack with it. When we go.
It has 1 round in it, and then you've got all the rounds that are
Okay,
down.
how-
You can tell me how many rounds or what at some other point if you want.
That's fine. I actually do have it.
So are we still only semi out of initiative?
No, you are out of initiative.
Out of it.
Can I reload my weapon?
You absolutely can.
Woo.
They have
I would do this.
21 rounds.
That's not bad.
Although, how do
That's
we
not-
do this now? Because I don't. If I just plus it up to 20,
No, you hit the little recycle button.
Middle button.
but then it's going to get rid of a whole battery pack.
No, it gets rid of the potential out of one of the batteries.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill you off like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can strip the bits of armor off her and stuff like that, and still leave her like coveralls on and stuff. The actual glove itself, which we'll get to later, is it can hold an item no larger than 2 bulk in the hand while you are wearing it. You can command the glove of storing to shrink the held item into microscopic size and negligible bulk, and merge it with the palm of the glove. Returning the item to its original scale requires a mere snap of the fingers wearing the glove. You can store or retrieve an item within the glove as a swift or move action.
Fuck,
That's
swift
fucking
action.
sick.
Yeah.
Can the orb in
Although, isn't the armour a bit fucking crushed now?
David Bowie.
So the armor, it's not necessarily crushed, but it's still useful.
That'd be so
But
cool.
it's definitely caked in all of this sand. Some of the things that you notice about the armor, however, are some of the markings on it. Now that you see it up close, and Darius would come up and it's like, it looks different from what I remember, but and like he looks at the pauldron and there is like an image on it of what looks like it's been like hand painted and it's beautiful on this pauldron, and it looks like an ocean with a circular open maw rising out of the water.
What does he mean, what he remembers? Like, what's
She
happened?
wasn't wearing this much armor when it all kicked off.
But since leaving the ship and being here, the armour's changed.
Yes, but I mean there were a couple of days between that, and also
Where the fuck did she go? Calyx, does that compass show you where someone went instead of where they are now?
it doesn't, I'm afraid. It only kind of shows where they are, and you can see the compass is now haywiring. No, she's still alive.
it's not.
pointing at
Yeah.
her. Yeah, we're going to go to break. Now that the initiative's over, you guys have found some items, and then we'll come back in about 10 minutes' time and carry on from there. Guys in chat, thank you so much. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time. We'll see if my voice survives the night. See you in a minute. we're back!
Struggle.
What the fuck?
The chaos is here, and it's here to
me.
stay. It's me!
He's semi-chaos.
Oh, as we look into the wall. Hi!
Hello.
Welcome back. Guys, thank you so much for sticking throughout part 1 of episode 10 of Starfinder here on the Dragonborn Industries Twitch channel. How you feeling? Because, I mean, you fucking smashed that as a team. Like,
I feel the teamwork, but I also feel
Broken.
the distrust that it is over.
yeah, and I think, you know, from what you've seen so far, she's definitely a tricksy bitch. There's definitely a you know, a level, definitely a level of distrust you should definitely have in her. But I mean, you guys absolutely destroyed that combat. I'm saying you're level 1. We've been learning this training level now for 10 sessions.
The tutorial is
Yeah.
over.
The tutorial is practically over. So,
Autosave, autosave, autosave.
you
Please.
fucking wish.
Yeah, right.
So, I've been generous with the cred sticks throughout this entire
Yeah,
arc.
you have.
I'm going to be less generous moving forwards from this point onwards,
Oh,
just so you guys are
No more
aware.
pun crust.
Now the
Pun
puns,
sticks.
There's puns to
the
stay.
puns will still get them. If you can get tears out of me, and I mean the good kind, because you'll get the worst ones out of me, no problem at all. But so I am going to be a bit more stingy now with the cred sticks.
Shit, shouldn't have spent them.
No, I think you absolutely
We
should have
needed
done.
them.
Yeah, you
Yeah, we
absolutely did, and it goes to show how valuable they can be. I think.
Yeah.
So hopefully, as we move forwards, we'll see how it goes. But I think you guys have done so well. This system is so complex, and there's so much, and you guys have fucking smashed it in terms of like getting to this point. So thank you so
We're
much.
getting used to it, so.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, exactly.
And thank you for holding our hands throughout.
Yeah.
Ding ding, you are level 2.
Now,
You can hold that off till
Okay,
the end of
yeah.
the session if you so wish. Ding ding,
yeah.
you are level 2.
Oh yeah, bitch.
So let's bring.
Level 2,
Level
bitch.
2,
Back
bitch.
Yes,
Um,
I'm writing that.
As for leveling up, you don't need to roll hit points. You automatically get max from your class, your whichever round it is. We'll go through that together. Because as you level up, especially on the sheet on Hephaestus, it will automatically do it for you. But there is no hit point rolling, so there's no chance of a 1 or a 2. You are getting the max.
Cool.
That is a system thing. As standard, I really like that.
Alright.
Obviously, then you'll get abilities and stuff like that, but we'll get to that in time.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll hit another combat. But then, woe is me. You proved me wrong.
Yeah,
Let's herd them cats. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Let's reset the scene.
yes.
The dust begins to settle. TJ, you are coming back to consciousness.
Just like shaking.
Calyx would be like, oh, thank God, thank Desna, I'm so glad you're okay. I was really scared there for a minute.
Oh, I just give him a big cuddle.
And it's like blancmange. It just leans into
No.
it.
It's like a wet hug.
We
It's
should
very, very in contrast to my very dry pouches.
we should definitely check her data peppercorns and stuff, see who she's chatting to and working for, find anything out that we can, especially for Dynatech. Dynatech. Safe, happy home, Dynatech.
Grace. Co-engineering check? Is that what one needs to check a data pad?
Well, I was
Maybe a
gonna.
computers check.
While
I don't
that's
think that'll be
happening,
useful.
I want
at
to run
computers.
and collect as much of the lamp as I can. I'm assuming the smoke would have dissipated by now.
Yeah, so a minute in, and by the time you guys have tied her up and done all of this, then you guys can absolutely do such things.
So
I don't need to put the map cam
No,
back
no,
on
no.
because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
now in RP territory.
the blue dot is when you're actually proficient, right?
Trained, yeah.
Trained.
Yeah, I can't help with computers.
I can do computers.
You can still roll it, you're just not going to get much to it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
there's no harm in it, is there?
Exactly.
I suppose.
Or you can give the aid. Oh, you can't give the aid action if you're not trained in it. Is what we're trying to say. You can still roll it separately, but for this one, I'd probably.
Oh, I can't aid. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Should I just do it?
Excuse me.
Bless
I
you.
mean,
I'm good at it, but I mean, it's up to you.
there's no issue with me trying, is
Okay,
there?
yeah.
If I fail, I fail. 16.
Yeah. You definitely get it turned on. You realise that she caked it in mud herself to stop any reflections. You would probably work that out, Kaz. But also, when you guys approached, it was definitively, you can tell this is a bit fresher, and they've just caked it in there to stop people from thinking to access it, which you nearly fucking did.
Yeah.
So, very glad you didn't follow through on that.
Would have just been like a stream of like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
No, it would have triggered initiative
No,
straight
I-
away.
Oh,
She would
damn.
not have
You
let
get
that
to
happen.
do it
Oh.
properly now.
Yeah. Can I take it off?
Yeah.
Just so that she doesn't have access to it at all.
Yeah, you can unclip it from her
Okay.
arms. It just like unclips from her clothing. You now have a data pad. You can tell that there has been communication to and from it in the past. If you want to make a computers check to go in there and have a look.
Do you know what? I didn't even think that far ahead.
How long would you say like it takes? Like a couple of minutes or?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know that my plan is that I'm going to try and fix lamp.
I think we need a couple minutes. TJ,
But like fixing
specifically.
You can get perception
Pain.
check, right? But I would like an engineering check to make sure that you can find all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
fixing
So
lamp is going to take a little while, ish. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
but
perception is 7.
think
I rolled another 2.
No way.
It's going to take you a while. It's not
Yeah.
like you don't
Okay.
see anything, but you're just like, is this-
Pain.
So-
Okay.
Oh, that's a finger.
Can I
Put
can
that
I
in the
see
cheeks.
like knowing that this was written on my pad at the beginning, like this was something that I knew we needed to think about to see that TJ's struggling.
Caleb saves.
What with computers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Can I also look for lamp?
Yeah, you can absolutely. So it would be a perception and an engineering check for me, please.
So is that either or?
No, both, please. 'Cause
Adding.
no, so you do a perception check for me, let me know the numbers, and then give me an engineering check
right.
to make sure you know all the parts that you're looking for. Kind of thing.
Okay. So 13 plus 8, 21 for perception.
Yeah, so you think you can see most of the things, like little bumps in the sand and stuff like that, but now it's a case of, like, in your mind, mapping out how you would put it back together to go, to basically stop the search at some point and go, I think we've got everything.
15 for engineering.
Not bad.
Between you guys, you think you've got enough pieces to get somebody to put it back together.
I've got 19 on
19.
computers with the aid of KX.
Couple of minutes. It's not encrypted.
Okay.
What the fuck's going on?
The last.
Look at the compound. More.
Yeah, no, sorry, I know that. I'm
Oh, okay.
what's going on?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
The last message that you see just says complication, new arrivals. That's it. It's like a rushed message. Like there's barely any spaces. It's not
Yep.
typed out properly.
Better not be teeth.
And you imagine that as you guys turned up. You then start scrolling through and you see I can only wait a little longer. Don't have much supplies left.
Fuck, we should just wait out.
Yeah.
Is that from her?
From her leaving.
Right.
And it's just a string of messages of her, like, just relaying what
Updating.
she's up to. And it's things like, as you go back further, like, putting them in order, it would be like, have got on the mission. I'm going with the crew.
I think primarily I wanted to see if I can find any sort of recipient or an address it's being sent to,
So,
a position, or you know.
I think
something
you
like
would know that
It would have to be in some sort of infosphere, shouldn't it?
exactly that. That once you get back to the Galarion system, because when it
Okay.
says I accepted the mission,
Right.
I'm going on the crew now. We'll
Okay.
make contact when I'm there. One of them is specifically, thank you, I received it. And it's all these like really short messages.
Yeah.
And anything that's come in has been wiped.
Mm.
But
Like Snapchat.
you know full well that when you get back to
Galarian.
Galarion system,
There's a big.
you could connect to the infosphere and then potentially locate
Download.
at least a planet, at least
Okay.
something, and then you might have more information about.
Okay.
If
Get
we
that IP
keep the
address.
pad.
I could even pretend to be her.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Oh, my name's Cassy Kato. I don't
Exactly.
actually work for Dynatech.
If you were pretending to be her, you couldn't just not say anything until we arrived. You would have to keep constant.
No,
updates.
yeah, no, I know, but I've only
Well-
just sort of discovered this is going
You'd
on,
have to
so
probably roll a bluff check every time.
Well, you could. You'd have to look at the
Yeah.
way that she writes and the cadence
Yeah.
and the spelling, and it's the best way to.
we don't have to do anything right this second.
No, no.
So,
Is she still out?
Yes, for now, she'll be out for at least an hour,
Okay.
mechanically. Calyx will take 10 minutes, healing touch apparently, so we're going to double check on that still.
Putting
That's
lights back together. Yeah, it was. I struggled with that. It wasn't that spicy the other day. Sorry.
What's
Right.
healing touch?
what's healing touch?
No,
Where
where is it?
is
I don't
it?
see it on her thing.
It's got to be a spell, shouldn't it?
That's what I thought.
Is that the stamina point thing? Or is that something else?
No, that's matting. That.
Calyx said she could do. They could do. Oh,
He.
In the message,
Stamina
Tamsin said that
point.
Calyx can do healing touch for 10 minutes, but I actually don't know where that is on their sheet. I can't see it, so we're going to hold off on that one for the moment. But they're talking about how safe the Dynatech...
Class features.
Class features, there we go. Class features.
My cloud thing is this time.
Mystic healing touch, there you go. So on CJ for 10 minutes while you guys are waiting, then massaging your shoulders and talking like, do you think like the Dynatech officers are safe? Do you think, and you get 5 points, well now technically it would be 10 points of healing back per level.
Damn.
yeah, sounds the healing touch.
You get the touch!
Calyx. Dynatech is obviously safe, and any bad juju, we'll rat it out, and we'll report it to the necessary people, and...
But Kato's been in the office for like 7 months. I mean...
Listen. I've got. It's already in motion, my dear boy. Don't you worry. When we get back, I'm going to introduce you to my wife because I think she might be able to help us with a paper trail on that one. So we'll have her for dinner. It'll be lovely. We'll make salad.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Engineering or computers to put lamp back together?
So it would be an engineering check.
I would definitely help with that.
Yeah, and you have a thing that allows it to be in less time, potentially? Is that a thing that you have?
I believe that's creating an item. Let me just double check it.
I probably would have only started alone if you were still busy. But if you were free, I would probably aid you rather than trying to take the lead. Make sensu?
Feeds, no traits and benefits. There we go.
I dropped big it.
Base time of 2 hours to craft a technological item. So
We'll use that because I think that you're very proficient with your backstory and
Okay.
doing this kind of thing. So it's a base time of 2 hours.
yeah.
We'll roll an engineering check.
Can I take 20?
You can take 20. So that's a 20-minute thing. Realistically, it's still
Mm.
going to take long because it's a base time of 2 hours.
Right.
So if we
Do
actually you take 20 to do the engineering check, which would give you a successful 20, which would knock that down to the hour. You have the time to do it. Yeah, you can
Okay.
take 20 to
I'll take
succeed
20.
at the check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually completely reasonable.
So you don't even need
To roll it.
No, if you have time, you can just say, I can take 20.
Yeah, taking 10 gives you an automatic 10, taking 20 gives you an automatic 20. But it takes 10 minutes and 20 minutes, and you have to have the time, and you can't do it in certain situations.
We got the time.
Yeah, like if he was hanging off the top of a cliff, he couldn't take it because his hands are in use.
Yeah.
But if, in this situation, actually, there seems to be nothing there. You begin to put the pieces together, and actually, with people's help, you realise that this chunky little box is... Yeah, it's almost like a backpack attachment, but it also has like a little antennae on it that's like a little satellite kind of feed. And eventually you get it up and working, and you can like install power back into its power units, and within an hour, lamp is back up and running, which will give you long-range communications as a liaison device.
Sick.
It starts beeping and whirring.
I think my goggles have been like zoomed in a little bit. I've just finished sort of soldering on the last piece. Well, I think we've done it.
Gareth's day he's like watching over your shoulder because I was like, that was really impressive. I like to tinker and like Bud's there like that, but he's like, I've never been able to work on anything like that before.
So how could Cassy not use lamp?
It was broken.
Cassie,
Before it were broken, love.
Cassy killed Lamp.
Adric and I were trying to use Lamp when she shot Lamp first, and as we were trying to run into the cave, then shot Adric. To which end, I mean, do we leave the orb in the cave? Do I bring it out? I mean,
So she
Why?
thought your lack of communication was more important than her communication.
Yeah.
about the hour point, though, she will start to stir.
Maybe, do you want to be keeping her steady, making sure she's not breaking out?
I mean, I probably would have used that time to actually speak to D, because I haven't seen him to speak
That's fair.
to, like, alone, so probably would have
We've got
liked
an
to
hour or so.
ask him, like, while other people are doing things, because I wasn't needed in that engineering. Firstly, to see how he's doing, because I don't think I quite realised how unprepared for combat he was. Like, I guess I just assumed that it comes with the job, but that was obviously a false assumption.
He smiles. He's like, I think it's one of the reasons that I also needed another crew. Is, you know, I don't mind a fight, but it's not why I joined the Starfinders. It's not why I'm looking for these orbs. Things can be done peacefully, and I can not have to kill. And like, he looks at his mercy pistol and his flare gun. He's like, I wasn't expecting the crew of the Zephyr to be taken out like that, and I thought they were all the protection that we could possibly ever want. But I guess I was naive, ill-prepared.
I think I'll give him a backslap and say I don't think that was an unfair assumption on your part. I think it was quite reasonable, to be honest. It was just a bad situation.
I think we knew that people knew about these only through passing of stories of, things from just traders and pirates and books and stuff, but the fact that Kato, the entire journey here, she was asking me questions like we were friends and had known each other for ages, and I just freely gave her that information, and she was great at listening, and I ate it up, and we got here, and yeah, that stings. I'd take 100 Colossi over feeling that again.
Well, back to the question, which is like, do we bring it? I kind of don't want to. But, I think I know what TJ and Calix are going to say. And I'm not going to take the choice away from them by, like, hiding what he's asking.
What are the options, and what do we think the outcomes could be then? Because, I'd like to take this back to Demalco. And we don't know if this is... And he just, looks at this place, like, nothing here has told me whether or not this is where they came from, if they're from Demalco. It's answered none of my questions. I don't think any of your questions either. All we know is that there's one here, and there's supposed to be more.
There's more than we thought, but on this mission that we are on, we don't have an option to take it back to Demalco.
No.
Our options are very limited. We can leave it and pretend that we never found it. Providing our team will play along.
And that's where he sort of smiles. He's like, I asked you before, but can you trust them?
I can trust them, but not to lie. We've got our options. I'll take it back to Dynatech, or somehow convince the team that it's best left here.
I know that my mission, and from Dynatech's point of view, they were only here for mapping. Obviously, that's not what Kato was here for in the end, but they weren't interested in any magical items. That was our part, the Starfinder part of this particular mission. But do you think that they would try and take it from us if it wasn't part of the arrangement or anything?
No, it wasn't. But if Dynatech found out that we found something and did not return it to them, it wouldn't go well.
What if, you say about lying, we could tell the rest of the guys that we're leaving it here to keep it safe so that people don't find out. But where do we go next looking for, there's 4 more at least that we know need to be here.
I don't want to say this because you've gone through hell. We've gone through hell, but you so more. More so. English
Dunno.
words. I don't want to take that choice away from them.
No, but that note that you guys showed me from Scarrock, it seemed out here. I can't sense it. I can't feel it. It's only when I'm in its presence and when I'm holding it or trying to use it that I can sense it. And when talking to it, I have to be in there. Well, I say that I haven't left there really. It's not until now really that I know that. But actually, no, on the way here as well. But my worry is if we leave it here, and then somebody else finds out and comes here. Is it worth a discussion with them?
I think so, because I'm not entirely sure on travelling with it.
Yeah. It does seem to enhance me, and things like eating and stuff.
But
without
that doesn't
actually
mean it's good.
No,
Just
it
because you
doesn't.
can go without those things, it could be like if you were away from it. What if you had symptoms of withdrawal? What if you started to fade quicker?
True.
It just, you don't know what's going to happen. I am afraid of the unknown. I don't want to make this decision on my own.
It's fine. I guess we have to go talk to your friends. And if you give him permission, he'll start working his way back over to where you guys are putting lamp together, and eventually you can think you make contact with Steve if you so wanted to. The
That's
Zephyr
right.
Horizons AI.
Have a sneaky look over my shoulder to see if there's any more grenades.
So there is still one, and it's over here. And if you want to collect it, it is a frag grenade Mark 1.
I do.
So,
If lamp is active, I think I'll just double check that everyone's good to go. Shall I contact Steve?
yeah,
Try and get the ship down here?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be our only way out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Lamp. Steve. Contact.
Lamp, Steve.
so
Dave!
you begin to relay the message, and you would know how this
Yeah,
works. You
yeah.
basically send the message, but you have to use lamp as a satellite relay essentially, and it boosts the power, and then pretty much instantly a worded data message comes back and is like, it would say something like, "Oh, hello, great to hear from you. It's been a few days. You are very far away,
Yes.
further than you should be able to travel in 2 days. You are on the other side of the planet."
Oh. How long do you think it would take? Yeah, actually, first off, Steve, can you pilot the ship on your own?
Yes.
Good. Number 2, how long would it take for you to get over to us?
Somebody roll me D4, please.
Also, your pilot's dead.
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay. It's not too bad.
It's enough for half a long rest.
3, slight issue. Adric, your captain,
He would be the leading officer at the moment.
he has passed.
I will perform a scan when I get there to confirm this.
Okay. Yes, please. If you can you make your way over here?
I will tell Dave to stop sunbathing and come back.
Oh,
Yes,
He's
please do.
Captain Rays!
I bet he's got a little
And there is
paper umbrella.
even in the message, there's a tone of sarcasm. And
Dave has just
Toilet
thrown all of the
You get the
rules
message
out
on
the
my way.
window.
Okay.
Dave.
Bear in mind the entrance to where we are is a little tight.
I will be able to scan the topography of the ground,
Okay.
Topography.
All right.
but I can scan you from here. I just needed the communication relay.
Yeah. Please. Please message me when you're close. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys. We've got 4 hours.
At this point, Cassie's like, shit. You see it starting to pull on a constraint that
Yeah.
isn't going anywhere. Kate's like,
Missy. None of that from you.
fucking rat.
I am not a rat. I'm not a rat. If anyone's a rat, madam, it is you.
I don't give a shit.
I believe it's Hasoki.
Hastoki, nearly got it.
I'm new to this as well, but Hastoki, not a rat.
And she's like sort of like faced away from you and like looking the other way, and she like tries to spit and it's all dry and it just blows sand.
She's got very dry pouches as well.
And she will continue to have dry pouches for a little while longer.
Absolutely.
Why, you gonna take me back to Absalom?
Oh no.
You'd be lucky.
No, have you ever heard of space curling?
Oh, that sounds like an
Great
intimidation
game.
check to me.
Does, yeah. Make an intimidation check.
Okay. This bitch has wound me right up. And she will continue to do so with that roll. Mm-mm. I have happened upon an edit and then pressed the back button.
Happened upon an edit.
Malfunction.
57.
She
9.
is so scared, her skin falls off.
Yay.
394.
Oh.
Go on to pay 390.
Yes, we
That's
get
good.
there in the end. Yeah, that's not great. That's a 7. I don't think I've ever passed an intimidate check in my life.
Go fuck yourself.
You too.
Should we get to the point? Who do you work for?
I was gonna throw her off the cliff.
She stays quiet.
Like,
What do you
she's
care?
gonna answer.
Who do you work for?
Well, you.
Can you
Starfinders.
Fucking do-gooders.
Dynatech?
And I'm down to take it.
Fucking chumps.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I mean, you tried to kill us, so yes, we want to know who is trying to kill us.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was personal.
I know it's not, but.
And I'd try and kill you all over again if I could.
Can you use medicine to, like, torture?
I mean, you can. You can absolutely make a medicine check.
I don't really care if it's moral at this point because I have a vendetta. Not like death torture, just like a little like fingernail peeling or like,
Just a little fingernail peeling.
like just maybe check to see if she's got like nanite surge.
Okay, you can.
Can
Make a
I
medicine check.
can I aid due to my background?
Yeah, fucking right you can. If
Yeah.
you pass a 10 of fucking medicine check, you'll get a +4 to this.
23.
Oh.
It's my own medicine check. Yeah?
I
Yep.
just feel like questioning her, she's not going to do
10.
shit.
10. You get a +4 to that to make it a 27. You can.
I give you like a few tips.
We're
No,
not
just
trying
try
to
a few
do damage,
tries
just
there.
emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
She like writhes in pain, but she doesn't like. I mean, are you taking like the fingernails and like peeling them back and stuff?
I think, like, well, to go, I don't know the Emily doesn't know the nanite surge tech, but would that be in the arm, like in the wrist, in the hand?
If you ask me, I'll tell you.
Where is it?
It's basically the entire body. It can come from
Oh,
anywhere.
for fuck's sake.
But yeah, you begin like peeling bits back, and she's like, more.
More, for fuck's sake. Well, obviously she's doing that to put me off, but it's working.
Give me a sense motive. What do you even hope to achieve? by
A
doing
good dice
this?
roll
To
right
actually get an answer to our fucking question. 14, 19.
19. So I'm going to say this out loud because I think you would reiterate it to people. She is kind of reveling in the pain. Like she's enjoying it.
Oh, that's messed
However, there is a rage behind that calm that is
akin to the madman that...
no more like a caged animal that's backed into a corner. There is definitively she wants you guys dead.
Oh, why?
Calyx apparently is repulsed at the torture
Yeah.
and will go into the cave.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Calyx.
Yeah, because I mean we're going to start changing some alignments in a minute if that's going to be happening.
TJ is gonna, seeing that Calyx has made a dash to the cave, follow, and I would like to take the orb.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. There is definitively like, she's like holding back, and then give me another medicine check. You can both do this.
You can't math, can you?
22.
22.
I should have stopped with. I thought it was that, but it's 22.
22
Um,
for me too.
Yeah, you find like one bit which you see, "Ah!" and like there is a limit. It's like, "Ah, what do you even hope to? What do you want to take it with you? Or you want to leave it here? What are you gonna do? Whatever you do with it, you cursed."
She's talking about the orb,
yeah.
because we weren't fucking talking about the orb.
What we were talking about who she works for.
Yeah, she just changed her.
You either kill me and take it, or I kill you and take it. Either way, people know it's here now.
What do you get out of it if you took the orb
Yeah,
back?
who knows it's here?
Give me a diplomacy check. I will give you a circumstance bonus to this because you are twisting bits.
Okay. 17.
I just. I've just got a job to do, you know. What would she say?
What is it? Creds?
Greater than that.
Treasure?
You think so small.
Artifacts.
Fucking weapons.
People more powerful than you could ever imagine want this thing gone.
They want it gone.
And yet, you're going to take it back to a place where, and like, her eyes look towards the cave where those two have gone, and then looks at your guys, and you can see her looking at your badge, where people don't have a fucking clue. It's trouble. Or you can give it to me, and I'll take it away.
I don't think so.
While that's happening, in the cave,
Hi.
you cross over into that darkness once more, and on that plinth 50 foot back, glowing white with those green little ley lines of magic.
Calyx, I'm going to do something.
When did he put it back? I'm sure he took it out with him.
I think you guys in the end said that you were going to leave it back there and then go back for it if it was a last resort. That's what I
I
remember
think
from
Yeah,
the plan.
yeah.
Derrisday kept it or something, and
Yeah.
Kato managed to get to him. She'd have the orb.
I was 90%
So-
sure that he was fucking waddling around with that thing.
I don't
No, I think
so.
he did leave it behind.
But it's like basketball size and you didn't see it on him.
Calyx, I'm going to do a thing. Now, I don't want you to panic. And I promise you there's no ill intent here. This is... What's happening out there is not in line with what I believe Dynatech should be doing. And I want to... We're all about knowledge and gathering knowledge. And I want to know. I need to know. And I'm going to...
Wait. But I mean,
I'm just
should
gonna
we
take it.
or should
I'm just going to take it.
as soon as you touch the orb, you can add Guardian Orb Able to your character sheet.
Ooh.
They have names? That means there's so many.
I just spell Avel as AVUL.
Yes. If you just type Able into magic
Wait.
items.
Into
This
magic
is-
items.
This is familiar. Is this a fucking vicinity that we're in, or a planet? This is the planet that we're on.
Mm-hmm.
They got planet names.
Oops, I'm just trying to...
I need to actually remove it from Derrisday, to be honest. So
Okay.
give me 2 seconds.
Would it be plus equipment to find it?
Yes. Come on, Hephaestus.
Come on, Hephaestus.
While you're doing that, there will be a voice that comes with it.
Ooh.
And it's almost like your own voice, and it's like emotion coming through you, and you feel it, this sense of curiosity, this feeling of loneliness, and this feeling of intrigue. And it's not like it says it, but then it's almost like you can. It's hard to make out whether or not you are hearing it. And the Haycraft toss has gone down, so I'm struggling to get into. Let's say that it's probably I was trying to get into the internet all at the same time. Somebody else would be the kind of sense that you get. And it's, again, you think it's your voice, but you can't hear it.
Okay.
And it's all in your mind.
I'm gonna try and mind back to it.
Yeah?
Hello. I am T4862HC4XP, otherwise known as Timothy J. Squeakerson. That is my chosen name. How are you?
There is a feeling of minor happiness. Hello, and then sadness. I don't know who I am.
Well, that's okay.
But I'm glad that people are here now. It's been a long time. Has it been a long time? No. I was with somebody else.
You were?
Strong.
Ooh.
You don't seem strong. You seem...
Oh, no. I am very weak.
You seem... very charismatic.
Well, I've been known to stun at karaoke a time or two, I'll tell you that.
There's a sense of understanding that comes from it, but also a sense of confusion.
Okay. Now, here's the thing, old chap. There are a lot of people after you, but the thing is, I don't think anyone really understands what it is that you can do.
I'm somewhat unsure myself would be the feeling you get, yet I feel power. Like it is mine to give, but also mine to find. Just a feeling, words that you get.
So our your previous I don't know, compatriot maybe, that the strong Vesk did make mention of you wanting to travel.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Yes, the Iron Claw. That's the feeling I got from him. You should be able to add that now. I've removed it from Dara's day sheet.
Okay.
FYI, magic items in Starfinder, as in D&D where you have 3 slots of attunement, you don't need to attune to them, but you can only really wear 2 magic items. You can carry more, but you only gain the benefits of 2.
Okay.
And you have to sort of like say those kind of at the start of each day. Searched. We looked for kin, for something similar to me, the missing pieces, yet found nothing. Where it began? No. Where it ends? No. And there's like a yearning to try and search a memory that's almost just out of reach.
Okay.
Can you... Is it possible to sense motive on something that's not a humanoid?
Yes, because there are things like androids and stuff like that, but then I suppose there's
Androids
humanoid.
are humanoid.
And certain robots you could do, but I think if you did try it on this, it would be very, very hard because there's no body language to read. It's only like your own emotions that you're sort of feeling.
So I'm just trying to find where
But
this
it's not
bloody thing
impossible.
is. Which
what he's saying.
heading should it be under?
So if you go into equipment, then under item, and then if you search
Yeah.
Guardian, or Able will probably bring it up, AVUL.
I'm not getting anything.
I will go have a look in the homebrew section to make sure I've shared it. It has
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I tried doing it on and off again.
That's a +8 on engineering for that, by the way.
Should be public, but what I will do is I will try and link you the item.
Sure.
Oh no.
It should be public. That's a read only. I'm going to come around and have
That's
a
all
look.
right. I'll can find it later. Sorry.
Yes, because there are certain things that you might want with it.
Okay.
Like starvation or lack of.
Begins. It seems to me like you're missing a few pieces of the puzzle, friend.
I do not know.
You don't know anything.
I don't. I can feel what you feel. I can almost sense and see what you see, and I can feel your intent. And then there's a wave that kind of washes over you, and I can share mine with you. And it's like it goes from intent to a calm, serene feeling, and then it goes back to your own. I can seemingly meld my emotions with yours.
What if he then wants to just go on a killing spree?
Then while you think of more things, we'll go back outside.
Yeah.
I think I'll pull Skelkin away. I think we've got as much as we can out of her. Honestly.
I mean,
Or stage respect. I think we've got as much out of her as we can get.
I didn't even want this bitch alive. Calyx is the one that wanted
No, I know,
answers.
but-
So I think we should go find Calyx and see what extent he is willing to go to get the answers. Because I don't
Okay.
think it's very far. I think we went further than what Calyx was actually willing to go to.
And
get
Deristay's
answers.
like wide-eyed, like, yeah. I mean,
I'll stay here with Kato. You go get Calyx.
I guess Dee and I will go and
Yeah.
have a look because we were talking about the orb anyway. I'm assuming he did relay our conversation before we went all like super knifey.
oh yeah, to those guys.
So, yeah.
Well, I think you were heading back over, and those guys were like, went in. We'll say that we liaised it because actually I think we just skipped over it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we can say that it's a case of it's like, we have to work out if we're taking it with us, if we're taking Kato with us. I mean.
So say this conversation did happen before.
And yeah, you would come back into the cave and see TJ. And Darius says like, he doesn't seem bothered.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's TJ like fully conversing with this ball, and I'm just like.
You said it in your head, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just seems to
Okay.
Just
So
kind
you're
of
just
like-
like staring.
Yeah. But I think there's the very expressive eyebrows going on.
Calyx, you clearly have a problem with this, but you wanted her alive. So, what do you want to do now? We've got no answers.
I'm not really too sure. I just didn't want to necessarily kill. As a dungeon master, I don't know what questions Tamsin's going to ask, so I can't overly speak for Calyx on that one. Tamsin, if you are listening, I can see some typing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that that will come through in about 10
There's
seconds.
no way I'm bringing Miss Kato on board without Calyx
And Deristay's like,
saying so.
I hate to agree with that statement, but I also don't think. And you can see
No,
like,
not after what the fuck he's
and
just been through.
He is
like-
struggling with like what he's just seen, but also the past couple of weeks, and he's just like,
He's been like running in fear from this
yeah.
bitch.
He's like, I
He
mean,
slaughtered his whole team.
yeah, exactly. And he's like, to be that devious, and we don't know how far this goes.
There'll be never an ounce of trust. I don't care.
No.
What? There's nothing that she can say to make that make sense.
And yeah, Caleb's like, maybe she might come in useful. I don't know. I don't think we should kill him when we don't have to.
To me, the choice is her or us. At least one of us. Why don't we just not kill her and leave her? Then we're not killing her, we're just not helping her.
I mean, she would then have a chance to escape, and
No, she wouldn't.
she might bring the people she works for to us if we
That's-
take her.
No. You think if she was going to tell us anything, Calyx, she would have done it by now. She killed the entire team before us.
Kaz, while you're outside, she is still trying to pull against those.
Yeah,
That's right,
I'm
stuff.
just keeping her down.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to be getting
Just
anywhere.
waiting.
But then, like, she turns over and looks at you. She's just like, "Come on! I mean, what am I gonna do? You've got my weapons. You've got everything.
Yeah.
Just cut me free. I'll walk the desert."
You're too resourceful. I know an intelligent soldier when I see one.
She's like, she's like, Drow working with Demai and a rodent and.
I mean, space is very varied, and
But a Drow, come on.
what's wrong with that?
Well, I get why you'd be torturing people, but I'm impressed by your Demai friend. I wasn't expecting that. Certainly got more balls than Thursday ever did. She doesn't drink. Ian drinks.
Yeah. A bit Johnny, give me a drink.
Back inside the cave, Thursday's like, I don't know what. I don't want to take her with us either, but I don't want to kill her either. I'd be okay putting it to a vote to leave her here, but I'm not gonna also stand in the way if.
But this is where I need help because
This is a tough decision for the entire group as
Yeah.
players to now make.
This
because
is what I mean. Like me, as a player, as a character,
yeah,
would never the fuck leave her there, knowing there was a chance she could escape. She is not helping. She has killed Thursday's entire
Yeah.
team. She is a threat.
I agree, and that's the whole point.
Yeah. I can't respond to anything because you're in the cave right now and I'm outside with Kato, so I can't say.
Yeah, but
anything.
like, can we? Is the
As players.
Outside of
Okay,
players,
outside,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
the vision? Like,
Yeah.
can we see from the cave? Can we see?
yes, from inside the cave, you can see out. You cannot see in.
Okay.
Anything else from TJ?
Yeah.
Sorry, also from Calyx. I just don't know what to do. I leave it to you. I'm not used to this. This is your guys' thing. And she looks to Thursday into Skelkin.
But it's not even Dee's thing. He just.
With this orb, I am gonna.
Did you find it, by the way?
I can't forget it. It's not coming up at all.
Let's go. Come round.
I've even put the magic thing on. Oh, hang on. I can take that out again. I've put Avel.
Let's go
Nothing.
down.
What's that again?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. I just I didn't know anymore.
No, Emily, that's absolutely fine. This is a very hard choice for the group to make. And it's
Well, that's the thing. Like, we can't make a decision as a group.
no.
Somebody has to make a decision that people aren't going to like.
And all that
Yeah.
capitalisation.
The word
No.
is-
I typed an A and it came straight up.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I can see that TJ is infatuated with the orb.
Just having
The
a chat.
fact that TJ went to Calyx to me already shows that they are
Yeah.
a team.
Yeah. You can make
If
that
it
assumption.
weren't already, the fact that Cass helped me torture Cassie means that my best hope of having a conversation with someone who is going to convince me of the thing that I think I want to do is to go back to Kaz.
Yeah. Thursday will come with you.
I think for me, the decision is to do something that is potentially dangerous for all of us, which will keep us on guard for the entire trip, with the possible benefit of finding an answer if we manage to break her. that to me is too much of a risk than just doing something that will be over, and the risk will be over. Obviously, it means that we won't get answers, but there's no guarantee of having answers anyway.
And we also already have a possible route of luring out her employers.
Yes, and I'm going to have this conversation in front of her to see if it changes any part of her attitude at all. Can I
Okay.
sense motive whilst
Sense
I'm...
motive.
Yes, you
Yes,
can,
good one.
absolutely. Because you say employers, and there's definitely
I said employers, yeah.
yeah, and there's definitely a scoff, like a
Like, maybe it's not a choice, I don't
Or
know.
maybe it's not employers, it's like
Well, I only said employers actually because
family. or
someone
something.
else said it, yeah. Given her attitude, I don't think it's something she's forced into, but I don't think this is good.
What species is she again? Just
She's human.
Just human.
yeah.
Okay.
He's not great. It's a 13. No, it's not. It's a 12.
Oh, she's not trying to hide it. It's a low roll. It's a definitely like scoff of arrogance and of like they know something you don't, and you've just said something stupid.
Mm-hmm. That makes me think it's a fucking deny. I want to know, but I don't want to know enough to risk our lives. The only shit we passed that had a fucking cell in it, we long passed.
Well, the only way we can really know for sure is by using her compad.
Well, I mean, there is this like, I mean, if that will give us the answer when we get, he's not American.
Well-
If that will give us the answer when we get back to Galarion,
It's not definite.
If we play our cards right, we can use it to our advantage and find who pitched this.
This is a lot of ifs.
I mean, and he like grabs the like pauldron. He's like, does this mean anything to anyone?
Can I roll something?
You can absolutely make a history check, or you can make a. Is it religion in this game?
No,
A big old kraken.
it's not even a history. It would be
Culture. It's a culture check.
culture check.
No,
Not close.
I don't think I'm very cultured. What about
What was the
Calyx
total on
and
that?
TJ?
6.
No. So what are you guys thinking? Back inside the cave.
Yeah. I'm assuming that I could still hear the conversations that were happening when Skelkin came in to the room, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. In that case, TJ is very much kind of focusing just on the orb, but still paying attention. Listen, old chap, we're in a bit of a sticky wicket in what happens next concerning you. What do you want? You must know what you want.
I want to search. I would
What?
like to find.
For
I know the orb is a conduit. I am not the orb.
ooh, that's useful.
I can sense through it, or I can give power through it, but wherever I am trapped.
Ooh, ooh.
Le fuck? Oh, but I can't even write it because I don't play it.
I'm gonna kind of look around at the walls. When you look at these images, how does it make you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel about that?
There is a sense of strength and a sense of almost remembering, but not. Then there is a sense of yearning, and then there is a sense of wanting freedom.
Ooh, my friend Calyx is going to be very interested in this. Listen, we can't just go around calling you Orb all the time. If you had to pick a name, any name, trust me, it's a really fun process. What would you call yourself?
There is a sense
Able.
of unknown.
Anything you like the sound of? You know, as a placeholder? Like Jeremy? Or Delilah? Or Peter?
Fucking carry on listing names until he says, "Shut up!"
None of them change from good or bad. It just remains blank in an emotional state. None of that feels.
Calyx, can you give me a Decimar name, please?
I've sent you a code. Hopefully that will find
Is
it. It might
that
be in
on-
Homebrew.
I was thinking that. Is it in the WhatsApp?
Yes, it'll be on WhatsApp.
Cool.
Because there are things this thing can do that I want you to read
Sure.
that will help you here.
You're just asking it what his name is, and it's like, come on.
It's out
come
the
on
baby
now.
name book.
Essentially, the bit I'm looking for, and I'll just read out what it can do because I didn't know how much TJ was going to give over, but the orb
That is
can.
not an orb.
A glass ball with runic and geometric etchings all over it. In the centre it glows with a dull green swirling arcane mist that pulses and undulates. When looked into the orb, it seems endless and mesmerising. When a person has the item equipped, they require no food, water, nor sleep. However, must spend 4 hours per 24 in a state of downtime / meditation to gain the benefits of a long rest. The orb emits a dim light of a 10-foot radius when carried out in the open. A character who has this item equipped may add a +2 insight bonus to saves against fear effects. As well as the above characters with this equipped gain access to the spells Mind Link and Empathetic Communication. Both are level 1 spells for the purpose of spellcasting and can cast once per day without spending a spell slot.
Cool, I got it now.
Once per day, a person carrying / wearing this magic item can affect a creature's mind / emotions to the point that it changes their standing with the user as if it were under the user's control. The monster must make a will saving throw DC 16 or fall under this effect. The user may issue one command to the creature, and the creature must do its best to carry out this task over the next 24 hours to the best of its ability. This command fails if the creature is commanded to harm themselves. The creature can be told to defend itself or a place, and this would not fall under the rule of harming. As soon as the creature has completed the command, it regains control of its own mind. If a creature falls under this but is not given an order to, the creature is stunned and helpless. They may repeat the save every hour over the next 24 hours until they succeed or the effect is ended. A creature immune to mind-altering effects, that's all about immunities.
As soon as you started it, I got the item.
Awesome. But you got it now, yeah?
I got it now. Cool. Oh, that's helpful. Listen, I'm not. I'm gonna call you Chap for now. You might be a Chapess, but I wouldn't want to assume. So we'll just go Chap. I think there's more to learn with you, and it's about the size of a basketball. Yeah.
It's about this big.
Can I put it in my cheeks?
Oh man.
It is a bulk 1.
It is a bulk one. I could get it if I took everything out of my cheeks. I could get it in my cheeks.
Do your cheeks give extra bulk carriage?
They can conceal to one bulk of item in their cheek pouches.
Do I have your consent to cheek you? Just for a little bit.
There is a confusion, and then they are like, there is like acceptance and consent.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna stuff it in my cheeks.
You do know that I saw you holding it, right?
Yeah,
no,
you're
it's
seeing
fine.
this
It's
as
fine.
you walk in. She's
Yeah.
like, Thursday's like, huh.
Just for
It's like
safekeeping.
glowing, like past her teeth, his teeth.
It's just for safekeeping for a second.
I'm just gonna look at you like, jealous, huh?
Cool. And I'm gonna turn, and I'm assuming this is where. See.
Yeah. You guys are all together.
Well.
I was picturing staying outside with Kate.
Well.
Gobstopper here, like.
It's not technically an orb.
Yes. It's almost like a conduit, you would say.
Yeah, it's almost like it's one of these fellas.
Huh, I didn't get that.
What did you ask?
No.
There you go. Don't ask, you don't get. Okay, so chaps, the feeling is, and I'm just holding my Dynatech mug because I took it out my cheeks. Here's the thing. It is searching. I've called it chap for now because it doesn't know its name. But it is searching. I think it's possibly searching for its own freedom. Now, here's my working theory. Given that all this is all a bit wibbly-wobbly around here and we're having a hard time reading, I'm assuming that this chap is pre-Gap. Which leads me to believe he's maybe out there somewhere still in existence. And that's what he's searching for. But that's just my theory. I can't drink this with an orb in my thing. Okay.
I had the same inkling that they were obviously, I don't know if a ritual or if anything else. I was more interested in the temple here, and I suppose I was blindsided by that and I didn't ask.
So we think this is for 4 conduits, 5 conduits, not orbs.
Now, I did ask him if he, I had asked them if they were familiar with the etchings around here, and there was a sense of familiarity. I don't know their intent. I don't know whether it's in the long term ill met or ill intentioned, but for now, they don't know who they are.
Calyx pipes up. But why are they trapped?
Because they
That's a
don't
point.
know that.
Do you know why you're trapped?
If they don't know who they are,
Yeah, and as you're saying that, I do not know.
see,
There is loss, and you feel like your memories are just dissolving away to darkness. And it's weird still being able to see, but then it's almost like having 2 eyes in different places. And then it goes back, it's like, this is all that was and is before. Over the course of the next hour, you begin to hear the sounds of an engine on a silent planet getting closer.
Here's the sitch. We're in an impossible situation. I think leaving this being here is inviting trouble.
I agree.
And I think that with what this orb can do, we may have a way to humanely delay Kato and leave her fate to...
Do you think we could influence her to tell us
We could.
why? That'd be one way of doing it.
I
We
don't
could try.
believe that we could.
It's a task. It is a task.
The only way I foresee finding anything out from Kato is if we let her believe that we've left. And then we follow where she's gone. And how would we do that?
This being in its current state can potentially make her a little more amenable to us.
Does that work if it's people, not monsters?
So, as a classification of game mechanics, everything is a monster.
Okay.
So that's why it's
Really?
called like the monster manual, and you get things like bards and veterans
So
and stuff in the
how
back
could
of it.
he not?
But a monstrosity is like a classification creature.
How could he not
Influence.
influence her instead of using the clock?
He didn't try, did he?
I need to double check it, but she
Oh.
wasn't close enough.
And hadn't he already used it on the BC boys?
And was continuing to.
I think it's worth a shot to see what we can get from her. And if she's still reticent, if it doesn't work, we can try and maybe command her to wait or walk. She's not looking great as it is.
How is it more humane not to kill her? Is it not just to
It's-
save you the feeling of killing
I'll
somebody?
be very honest with you, Skelton. I have never left Absalom Station before. This is a whole new thing for me. But I am on this mission specifically to ensure that Dynatech's policies and image is maintained.
So would it not maintain the image better if Kato were no longer around.
I don't think murder is in the employee handbook.
Neither is leaving someone alone on a planet with no way off.
I mean,
We can argue morals all day here.
This is the thing. This is what it
somehow
comes
letting
down
her
to.
walk into nothing feels better to me.
Because you don't have to do the killing, you don't have to action it. All you have to do is not do anything, but it's not kinda.
Yeah.
But she would have a slim chance, but a chance nonetheless.
There's
I mean-
no way off the planet. We've taken her data pad.
That's
Unless
true.
she has a tracker in her body, if she has, we should fucking find
Maybe
it.
we should first then see what we can get out of her, if anything, and
Yes,
go
I'm
from
not
there.
making any decisions
Yeah.
without anybody, but if it's just the lack of wanting to make a decision, I'm
It's-
not happy with that.
It's not the lack of wanting to make a decision, it's the lack of wanting to...
Pull the trigger.
Exactly.
That's
and
what
it,
I
I
mean.
think that Skelkin is right. If we're going to do this, we have to rip that band-aid off. Let's use the orb and see if we can get any information out of her.
Absolutely.
Then we know. At least we have some information, anything.
Can I just ask TJ what are your plans to do with the sword after we leave? The mission's technically done.
If you had...
Calix will be like, I've got the maps that I need.
So what happens to the orb, not orb now?
Now here's the thing. If you had asked me this question 2 weeks ago, I would have said it goes to Dynatech. A lot's happened, and I love my job. My job is my life, and my life is my job. I don't want to cast this creature into uncertainty. I think it deserves to know who it is. And if that means concealing it from my employer for a limited time, that is something that I will make my peace with. We have already lost Dynatech property in Vorag fucking off with the drone. And I think that we need... Part of me is going, we need to bring them back something. And if we have the mapping, that's good, that's
why I'm
something.
here.
That's great.
It would be good to know more.
I also have the... God, you would not even believe the footage that I've collated. I'm going to make the most amazing ad for the Starfinder Dynatech coalition you've ever seen. But I wouldn't feel bad about keeping it to ourselves maybe for a short time until we know more about it.
So, not
Vomits in his mouth.
not that I'm jumping on this straight away, but how do you suppose we would conceal it? You working and possibly living?
No, I don't live in Dynatech.
Dynatech?
I don't live in Dynatech.
The logistics of hiding it.
I mean, it doesn't have to be TJ holding it.
No.
No, that's
I'm-
what I mean. Like, I want a plan.
Yeah, I mean...
I think maybe that's it's a very good point, and I think maybe it's a plan that we make on the Zephyr.
I should have said I agree.
Oh no,
Like,
that's lovely.
I agree
That's lovely.
with you.
Nudge Calix. Skelkin agrees with me.
I'm already thinking of the logistics of how we con Dynatech into sending us off into another mission of mapping whilst Calix actually maps.
Well, this is the thing. I think maybe we can,
But then we lead Dynatech closer and closer to where we are going.
unless
I
we.
mean, we don't have to petition a mission with Dynatech if we have
No.
the Horizon.
I've never taken a holiday. I suppose I have quite a lot of holiday banked.
What's a holiday?
I don't know. I've heard about it recently, and it's quite interesting.
I'd imagine space curling, but for an indefinite amount of time.
It's
That
too
sounds
much
really
time.
good.
It's too much time away from the desk.
Maybe not indefinite. Maybe it could be a day. Could be a couple of days, months.
Well, should we try and get the information from
Yes,
Kato first?
we
Yes,
should definitely do that
distraction.
and then go from there. Kato, gonna run up to her with the orb.
The guys come out. TJ's
Yep.
like,
Kaz, we've got so much to tell you, buddy.
Yeah, well, I've just been waiting here with Kato,
You've been doing
so...
a marvellous job.
the entire
Marvellous.
time
Yeah.
she's just like
I
sneering
wasn't
at you.
shouting that across. I imagine.
What's the plan here? You've got the order.
Cassie
Okay.
Kato, Cassie
I will tell
I
you.
think
Whilst
yeah,
this is going
yeah.
on, I will tell you in human.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been here in person as a player.
DC 16.
Yeah.
7 on the dice.
Sounds like it's normally going to be good.
Fails.
Cassie Kato. I'm
You
gonna
have
like
one command.
is it one command? Or is it
You can instruct the creature with one command, and they must follow that out to the best of their ability within the next 24 hours.
Gillyweed.
Oh.
Luckily, you used the last of my stores. The better
So
to set
is
them on.
it probably best to ask a question?
Well, that's not a command,
Well,
is
the
it?
command
Could you
Tell-
command
you
to
tell
answer
us.
truthfully
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
tell
us.
following
Truthfully.
questions?
Mm.
I mean, I guess we could just say, tell us everything you know about this orb and why you're here.
There we go, perfect. Cassie Kato.
Thank you, Calyx. That's why
There
you're.
you
Tell
go.
us truthfully everything you know about this orb and why you're here.
Okay.
Give my pen.
Her eyes, almost like darkness and shadow, just like overcomes them for a second, and then like goes from the bottom and like rolls up over as her mouth.
15.
I came here to take it so that it couldn't be used against us. The Dominion of Black, of which you can all make a history check.
Yes,
Sorry, culture check.
Never mind.
I was given a vision of. I need to bring it up. This,
Did you say culture check?
yes, entity. This
Natural 20.
natural 20 for a total of
23.
23.
Yeah.
19.
8.
Who looks? 13 on the dice.
Oh, same as me.
Please roll culture for me. Yeah, cool. Okay, so with that 23, she's like, so the Dominion of Black, first of all, is a subsect of. They're not even a subsect. They're like an off branch of the. I need to find the information specifically. So, Acturn, which is a planet within
Yeah.
the Galarian system, which is like one of the final planets, fell to almost like civil war at one point, and some beings known as brain collectors, along with other things from a distant, beyond the weave,
Yeah.
essentially, like the outer planes, aberrations came through, and whereas the Elder Mythos, which is the usual religion that's followed there, which is quite a dark set of gods, the Dominion of Black worship, well, they don't worship, but they're led by entities that aren't necessarily gods, but are as powerful as gods. You would know that they would be the five who speak as one, infinity ceases now,
Oh, I
Of
can't
course,
write
hang
this.
on. What was the first one?
the five who speak as one,
5 who speak as one. Yeah.
infinity ceases now,
Infinity ceases.
Great band
now.
name.
I used to be in that band.
No.
Like ceases and stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the next band I was in was Grandchild of Eternity's Despair
That's me.
Jesus.
and Tychilarius.
Spelling.
Tychilarius, sorry. Tychilarius.
Too fast.
Cool.
Just that one word.
Hilarious.
some people have referred to it as the Drowned God,
Drowned God.
but actually, with that 23, others, actually going further back, have managed to decipher that that actually comes from the one who drowns the gods.
Ooh.
And is depicted by a searing maw coming from an ocean that's currently on her pauldron, and that clicks into place for you.
But why
Does it
wasn't
look like the
there
June
before?
popcorn bucket?
Um,
Why wasn't it there before? I'm trying to.
I was presented a vision of this, and she's just staring at the orb, and that it would bring about the destruction of the Dominion, or its crumble, or the beginnings of it. I was then given a vision of the front of Dynatech, and I knew that that is where I was supposed to be. I waited, and I waited, and then the mission that Derisday, and her eyes looked to Derisday, came about, and I knew I had to be on it. And from there, I was given a storage device that could, a crystal that could be broken to bring forth one of these brain collectors that would deal with the crew.
She fucking did that.
Yeah, of course you did.
We weren't expecting the Koravox. I was supposed to kill everybody, find the orb, either bring it back or destroy it
Bring it back.
to the Dominion.
It is not a place. She says everything she knows.
She
would
does
know-
not know.
She
if it's a
doesn't know
place.
where it is.
She's like, it's just bring it back. And
What was your plan? How would you get it back? That's not
I was gonna-
everything.
I was gonna take the Zephyr Horizon
Where?
back to Acturn, I guess, but I was just gonna let the Dominion
Going.
give me. Yeah,
That's
guide
why
me,
you
give me the
laughed.
vision.
When we said employer.
Yeah. I think so small as somebody to pay me credits. I'm stopping gods from destroying those that I worship.
What made you think that you joining Dynatech was what the visions meant, instead of you leading us here and then getting the orb back to Dynatech? You caused this.
No.
We would never have found this orb if it wasn't for you joining Dynatech.
And Derisday would have found the orb and I wouldn't have had it.
But Derisday has nothing to do with Dynatech.
No?
It would have been out of Dynatech's
It was a
hands.
ways to a means.
But I had the vision of the Dynatech front of their building, and I knew that that's where I had to be. I knew that the orb was something that I'd seen, and then the description of the mission came up in the expedition department, and I jumped on it.
Who hired you at Dynatech?
I was hired by the HR team.
I'm going to get them fired.
Fucking HR!
Joe Nita! Never
And
as good as your
soon as my
sister.
hands are free, I'm gonna kill you all.
With that, I'm not. I want to stab her in the fucking face. So bad.
I will take the orb, and I will leave you here for dead. There is no way anybody else can
She's
find
trying to
out
make
about
this
this.
easy for us.
Calyx. I think we have to make a big decision.
Can I just like put my
I like having somebody here who can like check my rolls to make sure I'm not being a dick.
my knife like behind my hands and just really lowly like squat down so I'm
Kaz, you watch her start to break loose
Face.
on her wrist. They're not quite done, but they are coming apart.
Okay.
I'm literally
I think-
already trying to stab her.
No.
Oh, you're going for it, are you?
Yeah, I was describing how I was doing it.
Oh, cool, sorry. I was too focused on that fucking roll.
At the same time, I heard her speak all this information, and I think Kaz is kind of thinking that we've got everything here. She's told us all that she knows. I think his split second decision would be just to straight up impale her.
Yeah.
Just
I
like-
mean,
just like through the back.
she
kind of
technically is helpless.
I'm gonna shield Calyx's eyes.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. I
But
was literally
with
trying to
you at the same time,
cover
you know.
the action of doing it. Of like
Oh, I fell over with an eye!
yeah, literally like it's behind my back. I'm like squatting down. I'm facing them, so they're not going to see anything.
I mean, this sounds like a coup de grace.
Yeah.
Why is that special?
I'm turning
It's
the
a full
camera
attack,
off as
yeah.
well as I'm
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you would know this is coming.
I think TJ knows it's coming
I greatly appreciate
and
that.
turns the camera off, turns Calyx away. But I think Calyx can feel his little heart just going.
So, coup de grace, you automatically score a critical hit.
I need to make a
If the
fortitude
target
saving.
survives the damage,
But she
they
was
must
already,
succeed a
like-
fortitude saving throw.
Squirming.
Only if
Only on
you,
one hit point.
only if you survive.
Yeah. So I
So-
mean, like you do more than one hit point anyway.
Yeah.
And
I could miss from being right above her.
automatic hit.
I
And
think
auto
both of
crit.
us just kind of slaughter them.
And with that, Kato falls limp as the shadow of the Zephyr Horizon comes above and then starts lowering themselves down into this thing. And
Let's get on the ship. After whatever.
I know we like checked stuff, but we didn't check like internally. How common is a tracker internally?
give me a culture check or an engineering check or a computers check.
I'm
And
not.
then we're going to close the stream down.
Yes.
Can I just pick out those which one's higher?
Yep. That's why I again said one of those.
24.
Not very common. Usually it's an item that would have to be tracked or something that's like on them.
But
It's
these
not
are
necessary.
gods. Oh, stop being a.
We are going
Yeah.
to end the stream there with the Zephyr Horizon coming in, and you guys are level 2,
Woo!
and Kato
But,
is no
oh no,
more.
she died.
I don't think
You could be like that,
anybody's
but I think Kaz wouldn't be. I think Kaz. It's seen too much shit to give a fuck about.
It was
that.
just too much.
Yeah, it was a hard choice to make, and unfortunately, I think in any TTRPG, when you choose to take prisoners, especially ones that are willing to kill you, it just comes down to how the characters react. And you guys did so fucking well to do that as a team there, by the way. The fact that you spoke about it, you guys all chatted, you guys were fucking incredible, and I really, really think that was some incredible RP. And although I said I was going to be stingier with them, because that was such a hard fucking choice to make, you're all going to get one. Even you, Calyx!
Oh yeah.
Catch. Catch. Catch.
Thank you.
Calyx can go on there.
On their pile.
Because that is the kind of hard
Two?
decision. Yeah,
Yeah.
Calyx is on too. I didn't want to spend them for them. Because
No,
that's the
that's
kind of
fair.
decision where it does get tense, and that's where players and characters then start to mingle with, oh god, what's alignment? And don't get me wrong, keep going around torturing people, and we're going to go to evil alignments.
I think it doesn't count as evil when they've literally spent like, I don't know, 8 hours trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And then like 56 plus hours trying to kill your buddy.
Yeah.
I'd say they suck.
By the way, Derisday stayed for the entirety of that kill. He didn't turn away.
Because he wanted her, like, the safety of knowing she was gone.
Well, guys,
Anyway.
fucking
Yep.
well done. Like,
Thank you.
honestly, the entire first arc, you guys smashed it. Because not only is there so much to learn with this system, there's so much maths, there's so much everything, you guys have been willing, and I fucking love you. So, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Everybody who's watching on Twitch, everyone who's watching later on YouTube, I'll get that up hopefully tonight, and on the podcast.
On the fucking podcast.
Ooh.
Hopefully we'll get that up nice and soon. Thank you so much. We're going to be back at level 2 next
yeah.
week, episode 11, and story arc 2 begins. I thought I was going to have to read off a big bit of lore for you guys. I'm going to start next week with
Didn't get that.
Lord
far.
Drop.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. It's bye from me. It's bye from them.
It is. Bye from us.
Have yourselves a fantastic week. We will see you next week.
See ya.
Later.